to your headphones, Rob. The headphones. I'm about to look at these motherfuckers. Hold on. Everybody got these.
I think those are the newest ones.
Yo, we up. Hey.
We out here.
We out here. We outside. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys, man. Hey, it's Clicked Up the podcast. We are back, and it's Jive's birthday. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man, I think I need more applause. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. All right, bring it down.
Happy birthday to
Man,
How
we
old
are
are
here.
you,
Can
John?
you know your filthy whore business. I'd like to thank you for staying on my personal affairs.
Does it start with a 5?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Close enough.
The fact that I said not yet, lady, then she knows it's a little
He
close.
said yet with a heavy breath.
Yeah.
Not yet. 5 is on his back. Hey.
Jesus Christ. Man. How y'all guys doing, man?
Gucci.
Oh, lovely.
Everybody loving, everybody doing their thing, man. Dope kids are in the room. Ah, man. Corduroy Rob is in the building.
Corduroy Rob.
The villain himself, man.
Rob.
My guy, King Bogus, the Monarch's in the building.
Focus.
Niner. Hey, we out here.
That lady right there. Kel Denise, fresh off a dope performance.
Oh my God.
Fresh off.
It is moi.
Tell us about that performance.
Oh, the
Wait, let me get all the introductions out the way.
Okay. Yes.
And this guy right here,
Hello.
yo, this is a very intelligent man, a writer.
Oh, you flatter me.
I mean, you do. You're right? You
Sure, yeah.
You've written articles, things like that. Yeah.
Yes.
You watching this UFC?
Yeah, I'm paying no fucking attention.
Oh, you
I'm
flattered
watching
me.
fat
You
Australians
said
get
you're
busy,
not
man.
stopping me from looking at
You're
my
not gonna
shit.
stop this.
Also,
Hey, I low-key wish I could see that.
this is the person.
We're gonna have a TV soon.
This is the person who introduced me to socialism.
Ooh,
is the guy.
Oh, you're the
Oh,
infamous guy.
So he's a commie.
Oh, so.
I've heard so much about you, man.
About
Heard
me?
So much, yeah.
Oh, this is your hippie friend?
My hippie friend.
Friends is insane.
We-
That's
we
crazy.
bringing hippies over to the podcast.
It's been one if that's what we're talking. It's been one if that's what we're talking.
Kels, I take offense to that.
I do. I have.
First
Last
of all,
podcast, I got called a woo woo.
a woo.
Yes, that's what Zulu.
I missed that one.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, Zulu
That's
style.
what Zulu calls us. A woo woos.
Woo
A woo woo woo.
Damn,
That's
That's
tough,
a-
ain't it?
that's a throwback. Yeah, Zulu reaching the bag on that one.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
All I could do is, pick my jaw up
Mm.
from the floor.
Damn, bro. No, but how'd the show go? We gotta make sure we.
The show was cool. I'm starting off with doing like covers first to kind of warm up the room or whatever. So I did Crazy by Gnarls Barkley, Steelo Green. And I just had to throw that in there for those that don't know. If you know, you know. But I did that first. That went well. No, I lied. I did not. Wait, I did not do that. I did Tyrone.
Wow.
Sorry.
Starting
Steelo-
off with dishonesty. That's crazy.
It's not with dishonesty. It's like I went back too far. I started off with Tyrone. That one was a lot of fun. That was the first time
Okay.
singing that to like karaoke instead of like with the band, so that was cool.
Okay.
And then I did a song called "Video Game of Mine," and then I did one of my older singles, "For You," and in the middle of it, he completely cuts the vocals without saying shit to me, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" So I had to just keep going. Or whatever, and it was cool. But like the best part about it was whenever he brought him back in, my timing was
Oh yeah, right.
it
on
was
time.
insane. I was like, yes.
That's the
You
best
can't.
when that happens,
What?
bro.
You
Like,
can't tell
nobody
me shit.
Exactly.
You can't tell me shit. You missed a lot of the backing from like, cause it all builds up. But you can't tell me I'm not singing this shit. You can't tell me I ain't write this bitch, and you can't tell me I don't know my shit.
Exactly.
Cause what's up?
Yeah, I know the shit like the back of my hand. Nigga. What
Yes.
you talking about?
Yeah, so that was really fun. It was a bit challenging. I was scared. Because I hadn't performed in a couple months or whatnot. And sometimes I suck and don't practice before like I need to. So I was a little worried, but it's almost like muscle memory now with certain ones because I've already done them a few times. So, but no, it was cool. That was a huge thing, but it was fun to see how it ended.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
hell yeah.
it was dope.
Yeah, it was really dope for me to not have to be like. As soon as I walked in there, are you performing tonight? I was like, nah, I'm just doing the camera.
Yep.
Doing shit.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I ain't setting up motherfucking things. I ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
Oh yeah. You got the-
Yeah, he got to relax for the
nigga
first
said
time in
one
forever.
thing. This is
Right.
Yeah. No, that's
I scooped up the little tripods. Was like, all right, like,
Yeah.
please.
He was like, I'm done. Oh shit.
Ain't got to lug 2 speakers and subwoofers up the stairs.
Nigga.
That
Y'all
shit
don't
be
need.
blowing.
You know what? Fuck y'all. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out.
That was it. Yo, so gonna go ahead, yo. Got y'all open late tonight, man, and I want to go right into it. I want to get it in. It's my
Pause.
birthday, so
Just pause. all
pause.
over.
Yeah.
This
that
nigga was just. That was 3 in a row. That was crazy. It was your birthday.
I
I
didn't
was
even
like,
catch it until you said something.
I mean,
swear,
it was
I
your
was like,
birthday. We got y'all open late tonight. It was like, all right, whatever.
E93.
You know what I'm saying?
What
With
the
the
fuck? What was
jazz.
the station? What was that station? 103. What the fuck was it?
E93 to that between
Okay.
the sheets.
Okay, so it was
Yeah.
E90 between the sheets. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Just kick it on. Go ahead. It's late enough. Yes, it's late enough.
It's wild.
It's his birthday. He can act.
Hey, yo, Chris.
What up?
Yeah, you're not paying attention. To
I'm paying perfect attention. They was talking about whatever the fuck they was talking about. And now we here. What you mean?
Hold on real quick. We got Chris over there, our play-by-play sports. Who's fighting right now?
We got Tattoo Ivasa versus
Damn.
Sage Rosenstrike right now.
Oh,
Two
what?
big fat trash weight motherfuckers.
Damn.
Boring the
They-
shit out of
That's
me.
your.
Oh, they tired as fuck right now.
They tired.
It's
Four
round
minutes
3.
into the round 1.
Can I?
Round
minutes
Can I
into
get
the fight. They dying.
Rob
Yeah, it's over with.
centered better?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if they can't, if they don't get them in like the first 3 minutes, it's done.
I fucking hate heavyweights.
Yeah, those like damn near super heavyweights too.
That
Bro.
shit stinks.
They the sloppy heavyweights
Big sloppy
No
fat
physique.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
and just wide swings. I mean, bro,
You're not
if you
wrong.
saw them,
Niggas hit hard.
there's no way they have a diet plan.
They do. Just more and more and more.
Seafood
They
diet.
constantly
nigga.
go up a class.
Like, bro, that's it. They just fuck. They just out. They're literally just like the drunk guys of the UFC.
Yeah.
Like the bar fighters.
This shit like a throwback to the early days.
Yeah.
I remember there was this dude at
400
my
pounds.
job. He's a big dude, and everybody was like, I said this shit real fast. I felt bad when I said this shit though, but I was like, they was like, damn man, what'd you have for lunch? I just yelled out, a lot.
Oh my god.
Vicious.
He should have whooped your ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yo, I was like,
You should be
what?
ashamed right now for repeating that shit.
Whoa.
Yo, I
He should
said,
have whooped your ass.
yo, I can't believe it just came out so
A
fast.
lot.
Motherfucker, he had a lot.
Nigga, what? Excuse
Those
me.
are Those are fighting words.
Yo,
Yeah.
when a nigga gotta take a deep drag of air,
Hey,
like, goddamn.
hey, that nigga, yeah, bro.
Oh
shoulda-
shit.
What's
we
up?
forgot the wine, yo.
Oh yeah, we got wine in the building.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on chill already too.
Oh shit.
It's my birthday.
Ready. Remember we drank that room temperature ass wine? And these niggas was in here talking, so we gotta get you better wine. Nigga, this warm as shit in here. Am I a vampire? Like, what are you niggas? It can't have no type of chill to it?
Yeah, we chilled it. We
We need to
chilled
get you
it.
some better wine. Okay.
All right, so we got 2 topics we want to talk about today, man. If you're in podcast land and you are paying attention to us, man, like, share, subscribe, do all that dope stuff. Clicked up the podcast. CLIQU
Like, share,
apostrophe DUP.
Like, share, subscribe.
Hey.
Like, share, subscribe. Comment in the section. I'm paying attention.
Comment on that motherfucker too now.
Because we're going to be talking
Yo,
back.
me and Kel went live just on the car ride here. We had like 200-300 people watch that shit.
What?
Yeah, just on my page. I was like, oh shit.
Let's
okay.
go.
That's dope.
I was like, we was just talking stupid shit.
Yeah, nigga need to do clicked up the car ride. What the fuck is they talking about? Shit.
They have a full car.
Nigga. Man, they're popping shit.
That's
Let's Let's go to Charleston.
Just ride.
Right?
Hey, that'll be an interesting ride though.
Oh man.
Man, if y'all have heard half of the conversations we've had right now, you honestly, the way that they sound, you would think
Oh yeah, we've been like in full blown arguments with her little sister in the back seat, and then she'll just turn around and go, "We're just debating. Calm down." And then, but we will be. It's just a debate, and then we'll just go back to talking silly shit afterwards. Like,
Your little sister be in the background like, oh my God. It's a tragedy. I'm like, no, we're just, it's okay. We're just talking.
I mean, cause she be.
You just called him a bitch ass nigga. That's a triggering word. I thought it was
He's biting his lower lip like that always means.
I mean, his business. What's going on?
I got the camera on you, Chris. And
What up?
You are in.
Because he trying to see if they going to have a flash KO. Because it's always a chance.
If you talk two fat motherfuckers in the ring,
Hey.
you look away, it's over.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss it. I don't want to
Because
see it,
one
but I
of
don't
them-
want to miss it.
At this point,
What? I wanna see
at this
it.
point in the fat fight, and that's what it's known. It's a fat fight.
Trash fight.
They are trash fight is fair. They are.
It's fair.
Them niggas is trust. Whoever catches their second win first is going to win that fight. This thing, yo, Kel don't like me, bro.
I know. So that's not that I don't like you. I'm afraid for that.
Y'all see this shit? You put a marshmallow on top of it. God damn. My bad, Kel.
Oh shit.
I don't even know what I did. I fucked up.
It's gonna level out in a second.
Nigga.
It happened to me the other night.
Man, this shit is crazy. Look at.
Hey man, don't look over here.
Hey, worry about you, bro. Don't bring me into this shit.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
My shit's right. That's all I know.
Jive shit, no bubbles. Jive shit, you can roll a marble on. Okay, right over here, just fucking just scrubbing bubbles, my shit. God damn. Yo, nigga, Mr. Bubbles, nigga, you remember nigga in the pink bottle?
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
Bubbles. Turn my shit up real quick. God damn.
Yeah, it's doing
They
its
almost
thing.
gone.
Yeah, they're doing this.
Hey, bro, don't
Look, you can take a
patronize me,
sip
bro.
soon.
Hey. It's Corduroy Rob.
Vicious.
All
right, so-
it's almost gone. All right, Rob.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yo, like, share, subscribe, do all that dope, crazy stuff, man. All right, so check it out.
Comment too.
Comment too. Yeah, we in the chat. We live in the chat.
Free my wine.
It's still got 2 to 5.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Nigga
Respectfully,
ain't even
fuck
do
all
nothing.
y'all.
That nigga
The system, man.
just couldn't afford bail, nigga.
Man,
Got that shit sitting in the holding pattern.
it's a cold world out here, man.
Cold world.
Dang.
It's like that.
Man.
Yo, so, okay. We had 2 topics I wanted to talk about. I had put up, and I was just like, I like both topics. I'm going to read them so I can get them up correct. All right? Because we was in the car talking, I kept, like, misquoting myself.
You like to change your question to fit your narrative. I don't appreciate that.
That's what you be
Talk
on.
to that nigga.
What else?
I'm like, that wasn't a question, goddammit. You going down a different avenue, and I need you to reel it back because you starting to sound right, and I don't appreciate it.
Nah, something's wrong here.
Calculating, you know?
The winds have changed.
2 is equaling 4. Absolutely not.
You've done something.
Change tactic. Rebooting. Recomputing. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
All right.
Loading.
All right. Golly, y'all are a mess. All right, let me get this out, and then we can go in. All right, I gotta find it.
I gotta check in with the sports real quick.
Ain't nothing happening. It's two
All right.
big, fat, sloppy motherfuckers doing what two big, fat, sloppy motherfuckers do.
Are they at the wrestling
Nothing.
stage?
It just don't sound good.
They just
It's
are-
not good.
No.
they just
I
been
have
going
to
for-
watch it, though.
They've been going for takedowns.
No.
No, they just been
They not-
Swinging at each
Okay.
other.
Oh, they
Rosenstruck is punching them, but they don't do nothing. And the big, fat Australian is standing there getting punched.
Tai Tuivasa, yeah.
It's not interesting. It's not good, but I'm addicted.
How long has it been so far?
It's the end of round 2. We're in the corners right now.
Yeah, and it's just a 3-round fight. They ain't
Yeah.
got no belts. So.
We got 5 more minutes of boredom and sleepy
You got
time.
like 180 days.
This shit crazy.
All right, so check it out. Topics that we could discuss. Number 1. Does Christianity still connect with the black community? That's one question. Does Christianity still connect with the black community?
No.
Wait. We're going to pick the other one, see what the other one hit on. And does having your 304 phase before really help when you're in a committed relationship later?
Repeat that?
Having a 304 phase
A
before,
whole phase.
does having a 304 phase before
Why are you
help?
speaking in riddles?
Oh,
Because he's trying to be direct without being direct.
Right.
Nigga, just speak English. What the fuck?
That's having a
I'm
whole
over here
phase.
doing math, nigga. What are you saying to me?
Why are we talking area codes? Nigga turned into the Riddler.
Does having a whole phase before really help you in a committed relationship later? Basically, Cass be saying, or, people have been saying, when I'm in a relationship is when I'll act committed or I'll be committed. And you got to get it out. You got to, soil your royal oats, and you got to, fuck 14, 15 different motherfuckers a night and really feel like you know what you want at the end of the day.
I thought you was gonna say at least a week.
A week is
At
still
least a
crazy.
I know, but a night.
A night is
It's
bonkers.
bonkers.
Yeah.
What? Wow. I can't even think of another word.
Bro, that's 100 plus folks.
You take Tuesdays off, obviously.
Man. Obviously.
That's a weird day. That's an
Got-
arbitrary Tuesday.
Gotta ice it. Man.
Gotta re-moisturize. Motherfucker start chafing.
Re-moisturize.
Man.
Okay, let's go to the question.
Because the first question was about Christianity.
Yeah.
And does it connect with the black community?
Interestingly enough, I am still not able to drink my communion wine.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah, bro, take
That shit is fine, bro.
Just take a sip.
You can take a sip right
Mr.
now.
Flatwine over here. It's fine.
I mean, it's not mine.
I'm gonna have a damn mustache.
Possibly a wine stash.
Yeah, wine stash.
Like the duck
I
stash.
couldn't even do it. I was like, yeah, a wine stash, Cal. Thank you.
It's creativity.
man.
It might look nice. It might suit your look.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I didn't know you were helping me this whole time.
Always.
Villainous.
You the villain.
No, you still the villain, bro. You're still in there. No worries. No, but I guess to get back on topic for the, I think it still can. I mean,
Does it?
Does it? What's the word I'm looking for? Like accurately or?
Unified.
Yeah, does it unify or does it efficiently do it? I don't think it unifies the black community in a good way
No.
anymore. Like it used to be a pillar of the community, like Christianity, like through the church. It used to actually, like the tenets of Christianity are dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just do unto others as you would have done unto you, and that's being that you treat yourself the best, do that to others too. But motherfuckers ain't on that. These preachers out here fucking
then
the
at the same
wives
time-
and getting Rolls Royces, and it's over with.
But then, at the same time, technically, I guess if they treat themselves like shit, are they not doing what they're supposed to do?
What do you mean? What do you?
You
Wait.
put it like that.
Wait.
you put it like that.
Oh, you put it that way. You know?
When you say do unto others what you do for yourself.
So if I'm treating myself like shit,
Yeah, like subconsciously, they don't realize that that's really what they're doing. So then it still kind of reflects in their behavior.
I mean, I feel like in some situations it's like that, but in other situations it's just motherfuckers being shitty.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just had to.
Devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
No, and I mean Christianity as a whole, like the religion, I feel like I don't know. I feel like Islam connects more to the black community.
And why?
I feel like it's starting to migrate in that direction.
Yeah, but it's
why though? I don't understand why.
The root of it is usually whenever they end up in like jail or prison or something.
no, but
That's when they start to study it more.
I think
it's like a trend.
Yeah.
but the aspects of it being more so like it wasn't something that was forced in any way on the black community. You know, it wasn't like you know what I'm saying? Like Christianity was like we take the slaves to church, they're Christians now, baptize them. You know what I'm saying? Like they can only. This is the only time they can read.
Kenny Relo with 50 stars. I want to just shout out Kenny Relo.
Hey,
my boy.
Appreciate you.
My boy 6 Rose.
Bling, 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 bling.
Thank you.
But no, you know, it's just like that. I feel like Islam connects more just because it wasn't forced. I think that's more.
Yeah, and I think it's still enough. Like it's close enough in proximity that it doesn't feel that far of a step out if that's something that they're going to pick up now, because a lot of the stuff is similar. It's just a little bit more strenuous and it has more rules and regulations, which at some point they may become a little bit more accustomed to, and this is what the structure is they feel like they need to thrive.
Yeah, 6 Rose sent us 220s and 250s.
Hey.
We got 140 stars.
Holy
6 Rose in the building. Thank you for the love.
We appreciate you, bro.
6 rows, not 5 of them. What
I
they talking
think-
about?
Yeah, we just had him. We just did an interview with him, man, and he loves what we're doing here.
Yeah,
So
for
it was just like he's been watching us. So he was like, yo, when I saw y'all podcast and this, that, and the third, and when we had your boy Gutter Smoothing.
Okay, yeah.
That's when he's like, oh, I had to get in there then.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he has love for the podcast, so he been watching. So
That's what's up.
yeah, man, that's dope.
They supposed to
Appreciate
be
the
coming
love.
up on here too.
Yeah, like the end of the month they're gonna come on. Yeah,
Bad.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to be. Well, shit, I might be on tour in another month.
Yeah, I imagine.
I'm trying to be like you when we grow up.
Man, y'all doing just fine, man. I'm about to start bringing this shit back home though, for real, for real.
Just
We'll be
listen, my
turned up.
name, I'll sign it right there.
Right.
Let me know what I need to do. I'm trying to be
Big
right
Chris.
How long you gonna be gone?
What's the word?
Big Chris.
I don't think he heard you.
What you think? Christianity.
I don't give a shit either way. To be perfectly honest with you, I have no opinion, left or right. I don't care.
Why don't you care?
It's a good question.
I need to hit you with the psychology.
I was unprepared.
Why
for
don't you care?
I don't care for religion at all. It don't even enter my mind ever. I don't ever think about it. Never. Not even a.
Did you grow up around it any or?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't even like a childish.
I grew up around like 5%ers.
This is a New York cat. I just want y'all to know that you're properly putting
like
the
that.
accent. This is a New York.
Nation of Islam. Things like
Yeah.
this.
The FOIs.
It's beautiful, beautiful thing.
Bean pies.
Delicious. But other than that, like, I don't think about it. I don't deal with it. It don't mean nothing to me at all.
Yo, so when you be frustrated, you don't be like, "Oh my fucking god." You know?
Yeah, I say that, but that's just
Okay.
a phrase.
No, it's all cap. You believe it? It's all cap now.
You know, it was actually
You're
like
all
a
cap.
study though. It was a study like where people will go inside of like this simulator type of room or whatever, and it would flash almost like you're about to die, and it would record, and it'll be like people that are religious or atheists or whatever, and typically the words you hear is like, "Oh my God," or "Oh God," or whatever the case may be. It lands in or have that categorized in those phrases.
Mhm.
And then it's like, if you don't believe in it, then why the fuck are you saying it? Like, what is your purpose? Like, find different language, bro. Why
Yo,
are you using it? It's
that
not
is
something
a-
you tie into.
That's a petty,
Petty
study.
what?
Yeah,
What
that's a petty
is
ass
it?
study.
That's very petty.
Them niggas make you think you almost died. They be like, so,
No,
why
if you
you
didn't
been
believe in
capping?
God, then why
So
would
you
you
do
call
believe in
on
him.
him? So you do believe.
Oh, so you are a brother. Weird.
Yeah.
Nah, that's petty.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Make a nigga believe.
Yo. See, you're a liar.
Fibber.
Nigga.
Nah, that's messed
Yeah,
up.
no, that
Cooked
shit
his
was
ass.
wild. I was like, oh, okay.
But,
We know what you will say now.
yeah. See you in church on Sunday, I bet now, little nigga.
Go figure him out.
Service starts at 11 a.m.
Come see what God about.
Come figure him out is crazy.
Come see what God about. Holla at him real quick.
Hey, yo. Come figure him out.
Sound like those youth
Crazy.
pastors.
Nah, for real.
Oh, man.
But could it be all right? So could it be because, like you were just saying, like you were wondering why like people like move to the Nation of Islam, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, just Orthodox Muslims or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's because it offers a more honest critique of what's going on around them.
Mm-hmm.
The people who come to you in the Muslim faith, the Islamic faith, are affirming your reality. They're telling you the shit that's happening to you is real. That's the thing that they said about Malcolm. What made him dangerous was he was the first one to tell you, no, you're not crazy.
Yeah.
This shit is happening, and we have a different order. You know what I'm saying? And your masculinity, your family values, all those things can be created in this community. And so it's given a lot of men need structure, which is another reason why a lot of men end up joining the army, because they need something where the rules and the punishments and also the rewards are clear cut. It's easy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but then when you go to Christianity and Christianity just looks like the world at the regular. Like you go do something for 4 hours and then go back to shit as normal.
Oh, wow.
And your shit as normal is
4
shitty.
hours is fucking crazy, but hey, look, preach. I'm about to holler at you later, bro.
So I grew up in a black church, and
So is that?
they did not care about football Sunday. Like we was in there, like service started like at
Oh, yeah,
10:30,
nah,
and we didn't leave till like 3.
That's why I said it's crazy, because it's true.
So is-
Three?
Is that a?
There's no fucking way.
Y'all was
Every
giving up
Sunday.
Service
4 hours out y'all Sunday?
Yeah, and then
Hey, we-
and then there was evening service.
Don't let
So
it
you come
be.
back around 7.
Why?
7 to 9:30.
Yeah.
Don't let you be a part of something. So you in there early,
In there, if you a part of the choir,
and you're a part of.
or
the
if you a
practice
kid and you doing the little kid part thing that y'all we doing, like you got to be there.
That is why the preacher's kids always be wild.
Wow.
That's why they always be losing their fucking mind.
I believe
For a 4-hour, hell nah, bro.
Oh, but okay, all fairness, you can sit down and watch a football game for 4 or 5 hours.
No, I
You-
can't.
You can't at all.
No,
most people can. A lot of people can.
there's no way. First of all, what y'all are trying to compare this to
He's
is
developing an index.
you're sitting down and solely watching the football game for 4 hours.
I mean, you like
That's
think
not
about it.
no. Because you're in the church. You're in the church
If
for
you go,
4 hours.
if you
you're
go to
sitting
a
in the
football,
pew.
you go to a football game. How long you there for?
I'm walking to the concessions. I'm talking with people. Like, it's other shit going on. It's the experience.
Or you can talk to people at church.
No, you can't.
Not during the service. That's
You're
rude.
tripping.
Man,
Who finna get smacked up the head by some old
man,
lady?
niggas be niggas look to the
So
side and
Sister
start
Williams
whispering.
ain't about to. Hey, you wildin'. I know when the pastor preach. I know ain't nobody talking when pastor talking. Sister Williams
If it
don't be
ain't
fucking around
an
in there.
amen corner, you better not be seeing nothing.
I know some people in the back talking while I'm trying to deliver this service, but the message will get
They'll
you when
tell
you
you
get
to shut
home.
your
Tell him,
baby up.
preacher. Tell him. Come on now, man. You can't
Preach,
talk
preacher.
for 4 hours.
Hey
no,
man, they be dissing us too much.
no lunch.
They be dissing us way too much.
What you mean, like the youth?
Yeah.
Bruh, do they?
Because y'all acting up. Y'all wild in these
We
streets.
ain't doing no more than what they was already.
Nah, niggas
I don't
is
wanna hear
wildin',
that
but
shit.
you ain't gotta diss us though. You know.
Okay, what you mean dissing though?
Like they just talk like talk about us like we just
Straight
terrible, like we terrorists, dog.
Yo,
I mean,
come on, man.
Some
Drill
niggas-
music,
you
drill
know.
music. Come on, son. Y'all
Yeah.
shooting up. Y'all shooting up.
I feel it,
But
but my
you
Y'all
artists.
shooting up.
Look,
But
Funerals.
but-
Funerals, my nigga.
but dog, we in the church.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
If we in the
Time-
church,
time
I
out.
want to hear you. I want to hear you talking shit
My
about
good
being
brother
up here.
Jive.
yeah,
When were you like 10? In the 80s, right?
90s.
In the 90s?
Yeah.
Whatever, you old. That's my point. You old as fuck. This is my point. People your age was way more violent than anybody his age
Thank you.
ever even thought about being.
I disagree.
Brother,
That was the
1989, Harlem, New York.
Those
300 and something murders in Harlem
Those
alone.
were organized murder.
In Harlem alone.
These
300
little
something.
niggas is pulling up with switches and letting the air out at a little kid's birthday
We
party.
Murder
we
rates
might
is
be-
down
No code.
We might be more
50%.
reckless.
That is
70%.
what the problem
There
is
is
to
no
me. I hate
code.
that.
Them niggas is way more brutal now.
Yeah, we more reckless, but like, bro, come on, man.
There is a video on Twitter of a woman. No, I mean it's a teenage girl. But I'll just say it's a woman for effects, I guess. But shot a baby in a stroller. Yeah, bitch. I told you about talking about me. Oh, like these little niggas is wild. Cause she's a little nigga too.
Well, only reason why you know about that now because of social media. I'm pretty sure it was little niggas shooting babies there too.
Nah.
Yes.
Crazy.
What you
I'm
mean?
just-
No.
I'm just saying.
They was shooting their
though.
mothers up and stuff like that. Like
Like niggas
None
been
of
cats
the
crazy.
wasn't
babies
killing
was
babies
your-
like that. Come
I
on.
know.
There was a code, and
Yeah,
even
you
the
No,
couldn't
old,
there
touch
was not.
mothers and
even
babies.
the old niggas be saying, bruh, you
You did
little
not
niggas.
touch
is-
mothers, babies, and grandmoms. Like those,
You
that
li-
was out of that was
Mothers,
out of place.
I mean, bruh, even
You
Lil
mean to tell
Wayne
me
was
they
out
were
here-
shooting up churches in the 80s?
Yes, nigga.
No.
How you have 300 people murdered in a neighborhood? You gonna have 300 people murdered in the whole of New York City today if you're not shooting up the church, shooting up somebody's
300
mama.
people in
Well,
the
I mean,
neighborhood
they
is
got that
crazy.
shit on lockdown now. Like, there's cameras on every single corner, all that shit.
Gun
But I mean,
detectors.
but them niggas still machete a teenager in the fucking bodega. Like,
did.
Bad
That
things
is-
happen, sure, but violent crime happen way less now than 10 years ago, 15
I mean,
years
but
ago,
that's
30
because
years ago.
it's damn near a police state up there now. It's not
This
like
anywhere.
how
I'm
it
not
was
talking about
back
New
then.
York. I'm talking about any place in the country. You go from West Coast
I'm
to the
saying
East.
Any place in the country is damn near a police state. The West Coast, which was just like how New York was crazy, they took all the guns out of them areas.
But okay, just to, well,
But-
then in that
so
case,
now
then
when niggas
how
say-
is
But then
that
we can't say that
technically
it's
this
it's
is
wild
worse?
today. But
It's still wild because the niggas who have them are getting them through these crazy ass means, and they're not doing any good. There's no type of I got this for protection. It's I got this to go air some shit out. Like, that's it. And
But
then,
that don't
and then
explain
I'ma go
why.
record a song about it.
that
and
don't
tell
explain
you-
why violent crime is down though, significantly.
No, I'm saying like back then, if we're talking like just straight up stats, then yeah, niggas was shooting a lot more. But now, whenever there's shootings, it's mass shootings. It's way more reckless. It's way more brutal because it's concentrated. It's methodical. It's I've been stalking this thing. I found out where his mama lived. I'm gonna go shoot his family up. We gonna sit up in the court and talk about it. Like it's
The music in the background compared to what we're talking about is insane.
yeah. Because I mean it's crazy, bro. And like, don't get me wrong, I love Thug. You know what I'm saying? Like he makes great music, but like nigga was talking about some real sinister shit, and it didn't used to be like that. It's permeated through everything now, and that's the murder rate, quote unquote, is down, but the sinister shit is at an all-time high. Niggas is killing people and making songs like, bruh, there was a kid who was making songs about another kid dying at his gravesite. He got killed on his birthday, and then a nigga made a song about being involved with that, and you know what I'm saying? And that's
It's not funny. It's just it's
Yeah.
sad.
now back in
It
the
is.
day, yeah, you had like COINTELPRO going on where it permeated drugs and violence and all this shit through the Black Panther organization, but now they're doing it through the whole neighborhood, through whole industries.
Well,
Like-
if we going off of what he said, if murder was 300 people in the neighborhood, it's crazy.
But that
But think about that time when people took rap serious, but not as much as these little niggas now. So imagine if they was rapping at the same time.
If them little niggas didn't have switches, it'd be a lot more niggas dead. Switches make it inaccurate. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors that make the crime rate go down or the murder rate go down. But at the end of the day, it's not any less violent.
Of course it is. You got more dead people than and less dead people. You got more.
I mean, we got better health care now. So, I mean, a motherfucking stomach shot ain't going to take you up out the game as much. You got a shit bag now. That's pretty decent. Or you can get a little osteo bag. I mean, shit. Nigga, Lil Reese got shot, what, 12 times? Like, bruh. Like, they shot Lil Reese so many times, bruh. He knows now how to survive getting shot. Like, I remember they shot him on Twitter. He was just, I just control my breathing. They did a fucking side-by-side. He was like, yeah. I remember last time I got shot, if I just control my breathing, I'll be fine.
Is this a case of just seeing the violence more? Because there was objectively, there's more violence 40 years ago than there is today. But you see it today. It's video.
That's the only difference.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You wasn't walking around with a camcorder in 1987.
Yeah, I feel like because of that, it makes it feel like it's way more than what it is because it's purposely
There's a lot of violence.
certain narratives.
There's a lot of violence I don't see.
You
know,
that's the thing.
You know what Kool-Aid come from?
Nah.
The pack?
Huh? Nah, I mean, it ain't the pack. It was this guy. I forget his name, but he had his own little town, Jonestown or some shit like that. Y'all ever heard of Jonestown? No. Well,
You're just educating us today, Rob.
Are you talking about Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Okay.
That motherfucker, he fucked up. He killed his whole little city with his Kool-Aid.
You talking about he made? That's where Kool-Aid comes from?
No.
Like
The term.
Oh,
like
you
the
talking
term.
about? Oh yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not where it originated from.
He put cyanide in
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Definitely did come from.
Yeah, that's what
that's where it comes from.
I thought
It's
you
from
said,
a
"Do I?"
cult leader.
Yeah, the
That's
cult
not-
leader,
the
Jim
cult
Jones.
leader,
Yeah,
Jim
Oh,
Jim
I
Jones.
thought he was
Yeah.
talking about some regular Douglas shit. I was about to say,
Because he
what?
said,
That's-
what,
Yeah,
yeah.
the way that he described it at first sounded like some recent shit
Oh,
that
yeah.
happened.
You
No,
know where the Kool-Aid come from? I was like,
And then
nah,
Jim
where
Jones,
Kool-Aid
for
come
whatever
from?
reason, did
No,
not click as the name.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
Jonestown.
some
That was
recent
his name in
shit.
the town.
I
The name of
remember
it,
that.
it was
I
like
just
it was in
couldn't
South
associate-
America. It was
I
called
couldn't
Jonestown.
remember
Yeah.
the name. I
Yeah,
couldn't
'cause he
remember
got-
the name.
That
I
was
know
it.
the
That was in
story.
'78.
Yeah, but he got busted up here, and they let him
then
go,
that's
and
why
then he
he
fled
left.
down to South
Yeah.
America. The niggas followed him down there, all that shit.
Fucking idiot.
Well, only reason why I said that is because he killed a shit ton of people.
He
in the
killed
80s.
a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not now.
but that's
Niggas
like
ain't doing that now.
I'm talking.
A lot of
I'm
that shit
talking
happened
niggas.
around that time.
Serial killers is that's
They different.
that's different. Yeah,
Alright.
Ted Bundy was running around white privileging.
I mean,
Like,
what? I mean, yeah, but we can't excuse that just because they was a serial killer.
I mean,
What a
We
serial?
talk-
Well, because what a
we
serial killer
initially started this off with little niggas with switches.
Well, no, we initially started.
I mean, but are they
Niggas is
not
more
also
violent now.
technically serial killers because they're killing multiple motherfuckers?
That's a fact.
I don't know, man.
Like,
King-
it's
in the-
not-
in the case,
It's not
people
in the
the
case of like
serial
King
killer.
Von, yeah, serial killer.
I say
Cool.
people in the military.
I'll give you
serial
that.
killers.
It's
It don't
different,
matter
man.
why
I
they
feel
killing
like-
people. They killing people.
No, it
Yeah,
does
no, I
matter.
wasn't
No,
gonna.
it don't.
It does.
No, it don't. You killing people. You a serial killer.
No, I
What's
mean you
the-
can be a
what's the
killer.
definition of
Serial
serial
killers
killer?
means
I'm
fucking-
finna look it up.
A repeated
Rob,
offender.
did you want to
Or repeat offender or murder is crazy.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
right.
Oh man.
Serial killer.
All that to say, we're not as bad as
It's like
Y'all
at least it's targeted.
or Jive folks were.
A serial killer.
To you niggas.
It's y'all's fault.
A serial killer is a person who murders 2 or more people.
Oh yeah,
Well,
niggas got a kill count.
yeah,
out
that'll
the
do
world.
it then. I was thinking it had to be all. I watched too much. What's that?
CSI.
CSI.
Taking place. Hold on. Taking place
Motherfucker
over a
had to get 'em
significant
on.
period of time, so it has to happen over a period of time.
Gotta have like a.
A gap in between.
Yeah, because it's got to be methodical. That's what.
But are they not? You just said that these niggas are methodical. They study where they be at. They
I
look
mean,
for where
there's
they
some,
mama
but I
is.
feel like they are all serial killers.
I feel like okay, you have some of the dummies. You have the crash dummies, but then you also have.
I feel like the crash outs are the serial killers. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like all the niggas is crash outs. The crash outs are the serial. Like the niggas who be zanned up and perked up, doing
Some
lots of
niggas ain't even
coke,
gotta
and
be.
then like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
But the ones that do,
That's that scary shit.
those are serial killers for real.
Yeah.
Those are crazy niggas, man.
It's like, let me just pop 2 more. I'll get another one.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like
Go.
I don't know. I feel like it might not be murder.
But I feel like if
But-
you're gonna be like that, bro, be able to fight
Nah.
at least.
That's
the
why they
shit
got
that be
the
bugging
gun.
me, 'cause
Yeah.
Niggas do not
Fight at
fight
least.
no
Come on.
more.
That's
Niggas
why they
do
got the
not
gun,
fight.
bro.
I know it, but like, be able to fight.
Yes.
Like if
At
you
least
come
be
to a
able to
point
back
you
it
trying to
up.
take somebody out, nigga, get the gun away from you, you scrap with him.
Then he whoop your ass. Pussy nigga.
He might take your life.
I remember I saw a nigga on Twitter get the gun taken from him and got slapped with it. Like he was just slapping him. I was like, man,
Baby, I'm gonna fuck the pussy nigga killer.
nigga could have killed you, bro.
Hey, nigga, talk about a solid ride home.
Nah, cause it's funny because he did ask for his shit back. And nigga's like, no, nigga, this mine now. I was like, bro,
The audacity.
you don't. He can't even ride home with the radio on. Like,
Nah.
You gotta sit and think about what you did.
nigga.
Nigga, where did I go wrong? Nigga got the gun
Think
from
about
me.
what you just did. It's crazy.
Yeah, you probably do need to go to church after that. Like, you know what? I don't think this is for me.
But no, even on that,
Don't do what I did. You finna fuck up, bro.
No, go ahead, Rob. It's really real. It's real, man.
It's all good.
Adds a little cloudy thing to it. Shit still ain't done. Look at it. I mean, it
it's
look like.
clearing up.
All right.
I kind of just.
You got some
I'm
wishful
not even
thinking
gonna
over
talk
there.
about it.
It's clearing up a little bit.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna drink mine. I ain't like you.
I mean, I'm drinking. If I would have sat and
See
let
how
it,
the bubbles move out the way for me?
yeah, okay. Shit's about to chill some more. Look at you. Yeah, you done drank them, nigga. You gonna
Where's
be
the top?
burping.
Where's the top? Where's the top?
She
Yeah,
ain't no
that's
bubbles.
got a
Yeah,
little
you drink them all.
combination in there. You gotta close that back up.
Nigga took a shot of bubbles.
Shot of bubbles is crazy.
Wild.
But no, go back to the question. No,
We got 13 shares on this. Motherfuckers just sharing the show.
I don't-
Thank you for the
Appreciate
shares. Thank you.
I
So
don't-
now like and
stars.
subscribe. Yeah, man.
All that. But
I
like,
don't think Christianity is.
I
It
think
don't
it's doing
resonate
what
with
it's
folks like that.
Yeah, not no more at least. It doesn't have the same hold.
No.
Like you would see, like it'll be church would be fairly decent or whatever, you know, back in the day. And then they'll show the fuck out Easter Sunday, goddamn Christmas, motherfucking New Year's. Everybody will be in it. And I used to go to Jonesville, so it'll be packed from the front to the damn balconies. Every seat they had to have overflow. It ain't like that no more. And then from there, you can kind of just tell like how stuff has dwindled in regards to what is actually meaningful, I guess, or what they're gonna put the extra time to. Like, was it just because my people was making me go, or is it something that I wanted to do too?
But I also think like, yo, the difference now is that the church doesn't do anything like. I mean, some do, yeah, like but some don't do. Like, there's not a lot of. I mean, outside of like the stuff that, like, oh, there's a drive for like backpacks or some stuff like that. There's no like ongoing community presence. You feel me? Like it's not like it used to be. Like, you know, the church would find a way to help impact people's lives that couldn't make bills or do whatever.
Yeah.
church
would-
used to have a daycare. Church used to.
Yeah.
Like, all the stuff we looking
Sunday
for
service
now.
and stuff like that. They used to have daycares where it was 2 classrooms dedicated to an age range, like newborn up until maybe 3 years old, and then outside of that, they go to a classroom. All of that eventually went away, and I was just like, what? This is why
A
I'm
building
here.
fund. Go ahead,
Nah, it
tithe
was-
towards the
them-
building.
Them old people just didn't want to teach the classes no more, and like whoever
Yeah.
the assistants that they got, that's what it is. They didn't want to pay nobody to do that shit, and people got sick of doing free labor.
That's it. But I don't know. It's the other thing that tripped me out is
I'm
like,
not gonna pay you to
yeah,
babysit somebody else's kid. Get me fucked up.
but nah, nigga.
How you have community though if everybody expecting to get paid? You're supposed to do
which
something
is-
for free in a community.
Well,
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
capitalism
yeah,
exists.
yeah, I'm about to say,
Because
like,
niggas still got bills.
yeah, Just because how shit is set up, like I need some kind of payment for what I'm doing.
I understand
for what my
that.
time is going, I need.
But
some
the
kind
person
of
who want their kid watch got bills to pay too. They need their kid watch so they can go pay their bills.
I'm talking about the church pay this.
Well, if you have your own community, you have your own family, then they could do it.
I'm talking about the church need to pay some of
that's what I was
that the people that they employ. Whatever money you getting from tithing and offering needs to go back into the church to build in those resources that is going towards the people that are in there.
Like if there's all these super churches popping up, you know what I'm saying, and if there's Creflo dollars in different,
they got some kind
regions,
of donor though.
there's ways to get funding.
Yeah.
Like there's nonprofit ways, there's all that stuff. But the thing is, our community, one, doesn't want to take advantage of those things. Two, isn't knowledgeable on those things. And three, it's like this. There's people in those positions that are just taking advantage. So it's those three, not all the time. You know what I'm saying? But
three factors.
it just be. You see it. You know, like she's saying. You know, you've got these prevalent churches that just wither over time because that's what happens. Like there's a disconnect.
Yeah,
There's
the things that were keeping people there, you don't have it there no more, and you still expecting the same return. No, it's not making sense. People came because they had somewhere they can put their kids, they can enjoy the service. You had teen service, you had the kids, they were being babysat. They went inside their respective places, and when I came out, I could pick up my kid and I can go home. It wasn't a hard thing where I had to keep this little one quiet, keep this one fed. No, they had snacks during
But it also had things like it wasn't just service. It was like throughout the week.
Yeah.
There was
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those
like,
you're expected to kind of just take care of.
Right, like so there was like things that they did, like food drives that what I'm saying, like
Trunk
I said,
or treat.
like there's things that they did that let you know like
We're here.
you're a part of this community in a material way, and then now it's just
We'll see you on Sunday and Wednesday.
You got so much stuff that costs so much. It's like
Yeah, but
I
again,
did, am I gonna choose to provide for everybody else when I barely could do it for myself?
So do it for the people that are inside. Okay, no, because honestly and truthfully, I'm sorry, but I don't really feel like pastors are struggling that hard, unless their congregation is just.
I mean,
small.
it's not just the pastor that's doing everything.
No, it's not. But he's the one that's delegating those.
okay,
roles.
but I'll ask you: do you think because a lot of times we look back in the revolutionary history, we're talking about the 50s, the 60s. Do you think they had more then?
2000s. I think they had more resources.
Do you think
I think they had more then
in the 50s?
Not
No.
not that far back. No,
I
would
think-
say maybe like the 90s, early 2000s, maybe 2010.
More as in
it was
what?
a great era.
Well,
More
I
than
get
what?
what you're saying. He's talking about back in like the the civil rights
civil
era.
rights movement.
when it was really
had
a
more
pillar of the
resources.
community. I don't
Oh,
feel like they had more
churches.
resources. I feel like
Yeah.
they knew how to allocate more.
No.
And they had more. What's the word I'm looking for? They had more.
Well, they had. I'll tell you like this: they had a bigger congregation, which it took less out of more to produce that outcome.
Is that not?
You see what I'm saying?
resources?
Not 'cause, like-
No, I'm not saying it's not resources. What I'm saying
I know,
is,
but I'm saying.
well,
like,
I'm
to
saying
sum it
more
up.
compared to us.
Yeah.
I think we have more resources.
They had,
we have
what
more
I mean by
resources,
that is
yeah.
the idea of like people. When I said resources,
Oh,
I mean
okay.
like people and people that were active and wanted to get stuff done. That's the resources
I
I
got
mean in that type of
Yeah.
situation. So
Okay.
when I'm saying that, I mean like the Black Panther or whatever, and then people understanding grants and people understand there were people that were facilitated those specific roles to get things done. Nobody's doing that now.
I'm pretty
These
sure it was
things-
stuff like that around that time too, maybe.
What you mean?
And what you say, 50s?
Yeah, no, that's
no,
what
it
I'm talking about.
No,
I feel
there
like
was none
A
of
lot
that.
of-
not
You don't think it was-
necessarily
you don't
grants,
think it
but
might have been something like that?
No,
No,
there
not
were
for
no
us.
programs. There were
Not
no
for us.
programs. They
But
literally,
like I'm saying, like she said, like Black Panthers. You don't think it was a?
that's but they
That was
weren't.
the
That was the program.
Oh.
So
Yeah. That's
now
the
here's the
thing.
fucked up thing, Rob. For real, for real.
Mhm.
Like history is not taught. Like,
No, it's not. That's what
so-
I'm saying.
so
You don't
like
think it
I
might
can.
be?
No, but here's the thing, bro. The Black Panthers are the reason there's
Free.
SNAP, there's
Yeah.
EBT, there's
Free
lunch
inoculation.
at
Better
school.
Medicaid.
Like the things that we think about now, the Black Panthers like
They
essentially
started it.
was
and
like,
it
hey,
was
we
just
need
robbed
to
from
have
them.
this.
Mhm.
And
Like
when was that?
The 50s.
Yeah, like
50s,
50s,
60s,
60s, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
50s into the 70s.
Yeah.
And then in the 80s is when
it kinda
COINTELPRO came in,
Yeah, everything kind of
busting everything up. That's when the crack era happened. all that
So
shit.
y'all won't consider Black Panthers as the resources?
Nah, because
That's
this
kind of what I was
was
arguing.
That's
they weren't as widespread. Like there was still like
But it was
There
a
were
community.
chapters, but it
But
wasn't
you had to think about it based on the conversation that we were having. If it was relative or effective to the community,
right.
that's the resource that the community had. They were the ones that were building that up and keeping that unification inside of that church because that's where everything came out of. If they weren't backing on whatever standards that the church had or held, you couldn't do shit. Like with the chick that was on the bus originally before Rosa Parks. She was young and pregnant, and that was the reason why they didn't use Shorty. Not because she wasn't strong and mighty. She was pregnant.
Well,
and
it was some other shit too. But
whatever else it is, but she still fought. She still held her position, and whatever her history was, is what kept her from being the name of that. And what that history was, it didn't match the church. So all of that stuff spilled into the community that was set then. So that's why I say like those type of resources or connections, I guess, may have been a better word for it. But that's what held it more strong back then in that time frame compared to what it is or what it's become now.
Yeah, but I say more so. I say not a resource because it's not as widespread in each community. Like it wasn't something that was readily available for like all Black communities. Right. Whereas the church seemed to be there, everywhere. Like it was a meeting place, So I'm not saying every church was like Birmingham, you know what I'm saying, or Beulah, AME, but there's these small churches, a small part that you can always, go
see
to.
Them doing something.
Yeah, and I think.
But is that not more prevalent then than it is now?
Oh no, definitely.
That's what I guess that's like the overall.
Yeah, resources just threw me off because I was like, we got a lot more resources now.
Yeah,
this nigga's not using
way more resources and a lot more access to different stuff just simply because of the time frame and what we can have now.
Yeah.
But if they supply those resources to the community more often then, because like I asked the question, I was like, why the fuck are these churches so big? Mm-hmm. Well, they used to house people. They used to host events there. Yep. They used to have storage for stuff. That was the purpose of it. But now you don't need nothing but those outhouse churches that they were originally in because that's all the motherfuckers that's in it.
Yeah.
But they still holding down those big forts, keeping that, praising that name, and they're not doing that.
And the niggas don't pay taxes.
What? that's the other part.
There's got to be a loophole y'all missing out on.
Is it?
Bro.
Yeah, no. I don't know if it's a loophole they're missing out on or if they're purposely missing it.
So, man, look. Does anybody here go to church, like, regularly?
I went last week. Does that count?
Regularly.
Oh.
Do they know you? They be like, Sister Cal.
Yeah, no, they know me by name.
Oh, yeah, you regular then.
Yeah, no, I grew up in between that.
It's her family's church.
Hold on.
Yeah.
She bamboozled your ass.
It's my granddaddy.
First of wine. I can't believe this shit, bro.
It's my granddaddy's church.
It's your granddaddy's church.
You know that? Yeah. You know that big one going down with Henry Street? Is it Henry Street?
Yeah, it's on Henry Street.
Henry, that big brick one.
That's
like the floor.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just a big ass Gotham ass church.
That's crazy because my mama go to that one.
Really? Well, I might know your. Oh, well, still, I might know your mama.
And you gotta bow down to her, ain't it? Is that how the church thing goes?
Bow down to what?
Because it's her granddaddy's church.
Did you forget who you're talking to?
Oh yeah, that's Corduroy Rob. If he ain't have the hat on, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
It's like,
he got the hat on.
He was like bend down in his hat. No.
Do you?
Absolutely not.
If he turns the hat around, it's a wrap for you.
Dunzo, nigga. You finished.
I should have caught that on camera.
I might have did it.
Be careful, nigga.
So, did you ever go to church growing up, Chris?
No, I've never been inside of a church before.
Damn.
Like, wait, what?
I have never been inside of a church.
You're missing out.
Never, like one time. You've never been in a church building.
Just as an experience, it's very interesting.
That's crazy.
For why?
It's just
Why
interesting.
would I do that?
Why not?
He
It's
from up
interesting
north
to
though.
see.
But why though?
I feel like it's different up there.
Why not?
But why?
Why not?
Y'all not give me one good reason I should walk inside of a church.
Just give it a chance.
Just to see the
A,
black folk.
a food drive, feed the homeless. No,
I've done those. I've never done it inside of a church.
you up north, yeah, y'all do it different.
I'm
Look,
down here.
First of all,
I just never,
Down
From up
here,
north too, ain't it? Don't you?
yeah, I grew up in church.
You giving them a pass for no
where y'all doing food drives in the church? In the church.
Yes,
Okay.
most of the stuff that happened, like,
I guess I should be more clear. I've never been into a Christian church before.
Oh, okay.
okay, we
What
kind
kind of church?
That's
I've
fair,
been in
I
ancient
guess.
Islam churches.
Oh, a mosque, a mosque.
Oh, okay, yeah, a mosque. I forgot.
Okay.
You gotta call it by its name,
Right. You've been
Have
in
you
a
been
mosque?
inside of a religious
cause,
temple?
'cause I haven't been inside of a mosque.
That's a
I
shame.
ain't gonna lie.
You're missing out. Y'all should do that.
Nah, you go inside of a church.
You go
I'll go
inside
inside
of
of
a
a
Christian
mosque.
church.
Nah, I don't even care. I can't even lie. I can't even act like it's a big deal. Like, nah, nigga, you go inside of a church. You got to go pay respects to my nigga Jesus first, all right? Then we can talk about all that.
Wow.
Hey, he was a man.
That's a bully. That's a straight bully.
He's a bully. It's crazy.
Jesus was a bully. Is that what he just said? Oh.
Talking about bogus.
Man,
Oh.
Crazy,
Bogus is
bro.
a bully.
That's crazy.
Going to
Bogus
Christian
is
church.
bully.
Lunch
Corduroy
Bible.
Rob twisting the narrative again. And y'all just going with it. I can see it in your eyes. What? He's a bully? Mind control.
I believe it.
It's a chip in his hat, like the Mad Hatter, and y'all falling for it. It's crazy. It's crazy work.
So y'all think so?
He done turned the hat.
He turned it around.
Now his powers have amplified, and I can't save you. So I don't even know what's about to happen.
So
I got no parts.
because I grew up in the church, and of course, like it was the '80s, and so there was a lot of things that were happening that kind of changed the way people behaved about church. You know what I'm saying? Because I think what happened was with the AIDS epidemic. Well, that was happening too. But with the
80s.
with the crack epidemic, the needs of the people started to stretch out faster than the church could.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And I feel like it kept going from there.
Yeah, like because once you are hooked on that shit, like everything else falls off. You know what I'm saying? So the church can't save an epidemic.
Yeah.
So there was a problem. There was a problem in that, and I can respect that. Like, yo, the church saying, look, we're trying, but this new thing is outpacing us. You know what I'm saying? But that was like a moment in time. But now, I think
What you gonna do?
which I was talking about before is
And then,
it's become a business. It's become
but
like
I'm gonna say this too, bro, because you did touch on something. I feel like one of the big things with the black church specifically, because I can't speak to the white churches. I know they had their issue too, but with the AIDS epidemic and the way that they treated gay people, I can say without a doubt that the most devout Christians I've ever met have been gay men.
What? Tell me about it.
I mean, bruh,
Tell me
the-
about it.
he's always the choir director. He putting in the
Yep.
hours. You know what I'm saying? Or the nigga
You
be
gotta be in it for a minute.
like, bruh, they really like the most devout, but they get disrespected
They
the
get
most.
the most hate.
I mean, and
That is kind of confusing, though.
yeah,
It's confusing because all of us don't follow the Bible 100%. Just
bro,
'cause that part you don't like about him.
niggas be having
Yeah, 'cause I
seafood
know for
boils
good
at the
and
church.
well-
You niggas eating shrimp in God's house?
What? And I know for good well, Deacon is fucking some other shorty that he
Right.
just met at the whatchamacallit
Or
couple
somebody
days
that
ago
ain't
he
his
not
wife.
married. Right,
Nigga.
that he not married to.
Pass the fucking Sister Johnson
Come on, bro.
through the
Like,
mattress.
Y'all know y'all doing whatever, but just
through
because
the
he's outward
through the
about
mattress is madness.
I think the problem is they're outward about it and they're not acting shameful like everybody else is trying to be. So the only response that they could give is that because they don't know how.
They be talking about us like we ain't shit.
Of course.
Man, no, that shit. I think that's like the big thing. That's where one of the big disconnects came from, though, man. Because those, I don't know, a lot of those kids were like, I don't know, it'd be a lot of like gay church kids. Not like saying like church makes you gay or anything like that, but
It's fine.
I feel like it'd be a lot of them that get ostracized and then be like, I'm never going to the fucking church.
Yeah.
And then like
But I mean, at the same, like you gotta realize, like if you talking about being any kind of religious person and how difficult it is to be that person, the book that it wants you to be.
Even the Buddhism, bro, like,
bro, that shit different.
Yeah,
it's hard to be that good of a person.
But that's the whole thing about the discipline, right? Which is, I don't mean to like get too into the particulars, but any religion has a right to its tenets and has a right to enforce those tenets. You feel me? So, like there's things about the Nation of Islam. I respect the religion. Do I participate? No. You feel me? There's things about Christianity that I grew up in, so it's kind of like my base. Do I participate in it wholly? No. But does that mean like that those preachers, those ministers, those whatever don't have a right to enforce the tenets of their religion? Right. And if you don't want to obey the tenets of their religion, then just don't do the thing. Yeah. Instead of demanding that the church go ahead and go, oh well, we got to make this okay. We got to make this okay because the tenets say this. It's like sports. If you don't want to do what the sports say do, you don't got to play the sport.
But
then there are the Draymond Greens.
Right.
Go on.
The Dennis Rodmans.
Come on.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing, bro. There's niggas out here that are not playing the sport the way it needs to be played.
But they still getting paid.
No suspensions. No press conferences. These niggas is just playing.
And if we're gonna base it off of religion, they praise testimonials, right? What am I doing? I'm telling you all the ways I done fucked up. How I wasn't listening, how I did this, and what did he do? He turned right around and blessed me. I shot it. Okay, so if that's what's happening,
well, you got
it's just leaving room to continue to do the same bullshit until it finally happens to you.
Well, I think we gotta really think about it. Like when you praying or you thinking to yourself, you got two people on the line. You got God and you got Satan on the line. Everything that good that come to you ain't from God.
Yeah, no, sure.
So that the testimonial could be it could be false. It could be something that you thought came from God and God gave you.
Right, but it's still they blindly trust in that testimonial. Though.
Yeah, you can't.
That's the thing.
You gotta really think about it though. Like,
okay, but how many of them you think truly are?
None of them think about it because they in the church. Right. But I mean, I think you should have discernment about that.
But look where we are now. We have had discernment, and now we're having this conversation. But I'm pretty sure they have not had said conversation or anything close to. So, because I mean, like another thing that trips me out is like prophets and stuff like that. You just blindly taking whatever some random guy that supposedly is right.
The nigga who was rubbing his spit on people's faces.
I swear to God, me and him would have been squared.
Wait, what happened?
Bro.
You talking about Mike Todd?
I don't even know that nigga's name.
Who did that?
I think that
that shit hurt my heart because I used to love listening to him. And
not him. The rapper? Okay. No.
No. This is a pastor, and he put spit on someone's head.
Okay, yeah. Because hawked spit in his hand and was wiping it on people's face like he was anointing them.
Yeah, no, it was just one person, though, for him.
Oh, no, yeah, this other guy had them coming on stage.
Yeah,
he was
fuck
like,
no.
Yeah.
We need to put Will
but he did some other wild shit.
Right, I would have called him personally.
Will Smith is crazy.
Will Smith in front of his
nigga. Nah, Will Smith would slap that nigga, man.
What? I would have.
Hey, bro.
We would have been bucking on stage.
You gonna slap the pastor?
I would have suplexed him.
I don't do spit.
I would have threw his arm over my head. All right. And fucking held him up for a little bit.
I would have. What's this? What's this?
The big boo.
Yeah, that nice little
Sparta kick.
Right in his damn gut.
What Asian when we need him?
With
Timberland.
Bruh.
Tim, thank you. And just order me a pair.
She got to pull back up, man. Big AP.
We missing her.
I'll take a pre-order.
She said she couldn't get a babysitter for Aiden, so. But she said happy birthday.
Hey. Big AP, not little.
Thank you, AP. Thank you.
Yeah. No. I couldn't. Because I got mad. I might be wrong for this. But I got mad because I beat my face to the guys last Sunday when I went over there. I went because it was my birthday. You know, she the first lady or whatever. So they declared every second Sunday, First Lady Day or whatnot. So it's a whole shindig. What you shaking your head for? My grandma deserves every piece that she got.
No, I am not shaking my head at your grandma.
Oh.
Your grandma is a wonderful.
Be her.
I haven't even met her. One. Two. This nigga was over here capping like she ain't fucking church nepo baby. She landed every second Sunday is First Lady Day. This when Dad gave blah, blah, blah. You know, she First Lady of the church. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this nigga really had me over here thinking she don't even go to church.
I don't.
I was like, oh, they know you. They know you in there, right? Yeah, they know me. Yeah, they know you, nigga. I beat my face to the guy. Yeah, I bet you did.
But back to that. And they put all that oil on my forehead. I was so mad.
Yo, what? Why they do that?
Hey,
it's a damn ritual.
Yep.
To bless your body before you go out to prayer.
I'm telling you, them look, bro.
I'm cool. I do.
That's the other thing with Christianity.
My body is the temple.
What?
Christianity got so many pagan rituals.
What do they?
Bro.
Voodoo, hoodoo practices, all of that's like so deep and rooted in so much stuff that we do. It's ridiculous. Like that holy water and speaking in tongues and putting cross and whatnot. All of that is hoodoo. My
the Ash Wednesday.
Cleaning your house from front to back. I mean, from back to front.
They put that like a cross and an ash, or they put just a mark on their forehead and they walk around the whole day with it.
Oh no!
Niggas get off from work to go do that.
Oh no!
Yeah, great. Catholics.
Who teaching these?
Whole motherfucker Catholicism.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
They,
man, what? I
them
feel
niggas
like they
be
robots.
wild.
Teaching these people to do
robots.
It's a ritual.
And why does everybody coming to these places think that shit is okay?
It's a ritual, man.
Ain't nobody told you to do that.
Yeah,
follow
they
the
did.
leader. Pastor.
No, I'm talking about as far as we talking about the
Father.
book.
Oh yeah, that's.
Ain't nobody told you to do that.
So the way all this shit happened, bro, the way everything is how it is, 200 some years after Jesus died, if I'm not mistaken, might have been 100 something years, but they had one of the first councils on building the fucking Bible.
I think it was 200.
Yeah, it might have been 200. Council of Nicaea, if I'm not mistaken. But after that, they kept, they were hammering shit out. But some motherfuckers got excommunicated because they didn't agree with their ideas. But they just went and built another sect of Christianity. Yep. That's why you got Methodist, Protestant, all this shit. So it's like.
They sat there and had a meeting. I like this part. I don't like this part. Say aye, say nay.
Right.
Okay, this book is now officially disbanded.
Niggas was throwing hands in there over accepting the Holy Trinity.
Oh, wow.
Because they were like, you're trying to put these people on the same platform as God? Like, that's why we killed them before. Like, nigga. Like,
it's like, I'm not sure if people think much. Like if they, because we don't know, right? Cool. But if they are the Holy Trinity, it makes sense. You got a son, and then you got a spiritual person that's, you know what I'm saying, that could be a part of you. And the son is a part of the father.
Niggas wasn't trying to hear all that. That son shit. The son shit was like, hey, bro.
But when you have kids, you look at your son as you.
But you know what the fucked up part was, bro? There was like a 3-part argument to that, to even get him to the son level. Because at first they were like, he was God. He said it. He said,
Jesus?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, I am the Father. What you say unto me, you say to him. Like,
how could that
we're the
not
same person. But them niggas was like, no. He died. I watched him bleed. He can't be God.
Oh, you talking about when he came back to life?
No, I was like, they're saying like people watched him bleed, like the Romans, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
Jesus died.
Yeah, that was when he came back to life. Yeah,
No, I'm talking like 200 years at the council, whenever they're trying to debate his status. Because they were saying, no, he was just a guy.
That's crazy to me, too, because if I seen any nigga come back to life, nigga, 3 days later,
you moved back then, and he moved a boulder out the way, nigga. Like,
what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna die behind you,
bro.
No facts. I'm marching.
Wait, what?
Look,
the Saints go marching.
You know the shit that had me.
Can I walk wherever you going? I want to walk where you going.
They said when Jesus was 12, I think it was when he was 12. He might have been younger. He threw his friend off the roof.
What?
And killed him. The townspeople were mad, so then he went down there and resurrected him.
Where is this What's that?
Like, nigga.
I'm showing y'all niggas I'm God.
That's that's the Apocrypha or something like that. That's like the books they left out of the Bible.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, because I already have Enoch. I want to get the rest of them, and I want to get the female ones that they took out that bitch too.
And it's like 20 of them.
It's a decent amount. I'm not
That's
sure.
crazy, bro. Yeah, and that's all through the councils. They was like, yeah, take that shit out.
And listen.
And then King James came through.
Right.
Look, I need bitches. All this religious shit, that's cool and all, but she ain't fucking.
Right. Like, y'all just scared it out.
God know my heart.
That's
crazy. That's where that shit came from. I know he said, God know my heart.
Dash King James.
Hell no.
That's no.
No, people. I don't know. If it was people back there and they see a motherfucker come back to life, and they was like, nah, we killed him. I don't know who that is. Who cuz is? Who cuz? Kill his ass.
I'm not asking who he is. All I'm doing is being like, what do you need?
Jesus came out, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, what the fuck? Yeah.
Y'all done fucked up now. I'm gonna tell Pops. This whole Roman shit over with, nigga. This is done.
Like, no,
and look, and just because niggas say they seen him, bro, you gotta go too.
Yeah.
You're a problem.
Ain't no back talk.
Hey, these wasn't trying to hear none of that.
A problem. We killed him 3 days.
Oh, but no, this is my question. So for pastors or whatever that have gone through like college and all of that stuff and has studied like theology, you know all of this shit about what they did. How do you still feel okay?
Bruh.
With going through what you're going, like what? How it does not make sense to me.
I learned.
Like, how are you not?
I love that you asked that question. I learned all of this from a pastor.
Yes, please tell me.
I went to
my
Morehouse.
Studying it now.
Yes, I went to Morehouse and took. Bruh, they fucked up. First of all, they lost my loan. They just said they lost it, so I got dropped from all my classes. Couldn't get an ad slip, so I took like a.
You to do, you was gonna blow shit up. Bro.
Exactly. So I ended up taking a whole bunch of fluff classes, and I was always just questioning about like religion. Like, I wanted to learn where it came from, how we got here, all that stuff. So I took a world religion class, and then I took a history of Christianity class after that, all taught by the same professor, Dr. Aaron Hall. Aaron Parker, I'm tripping.
What school? You say Morehouse?
Morehouse, yeah. I don't know if he still worked there, but we asked him that because we were in the history of Christianity class, and he was explaining like how the Bible was made and all these stories. Like there was.
If I would have went down that path, I might not have dropped it.
Like, bro, he said there was a guy before Jesus. I think it was Isaiah, who did everything Jesus did except the resurrection. He walked on water, turned water to wine, fish to bread.
That wasn't enough. Let me go round 2.
Right? Oh, y'all missed the first one? Sequel. And here's another one.
Another one.
Right. But, we asked him, like, if you know, like, it's not, like, genuine, like, it's not, like, how everyone is, putting on. How are you a preacher, and how do you still believe it? He was like, everyone has their own belief system at the end of the day. And life, like, nobody knows. He said for him, it was like, this is what he was most at peace with. Like, he could deal with Islam, but it was a lot of stuff that just didn't sit right with him, and it's not to disparage anybody, but it was just something that he felt he settled in with Christianity, whether it was because he grew up in the church, he was more familiar with it. It wasn't as much as a radical change or something else. Could have just been more comfortable, but he was just saying, like, it was crazy, bro. He had a whole conversation about it, but it was just like.
When you put it that way, I mean, it makes a little bit more sense. Like, just like which, how can I say this without?
And the other thing, my bad, because he was saying even in his church wasn't like strictly Christian.
It was like a non-denominational or something.
Yeah, like he was still reading out the King James Bible, Old Testament, New Testament. He didn't have the Torah, he didn't have the Quran, none of that. But he wasn't like, if you're not a Christian, you can't be in this house. That wasn't what he was on. So, but yeah, he was a solid dude, bro. He said some crazy shit. He said, I'll never forget. He said if Barack Obama didn't win, he said Colin Powell would have been the first black president. And he said Oprah could run for president and win, hands down.
Honestly,
Just walk in the White House. And that I was like, bruh, like that's crazy.
I don't put it past Oprah.
Yeah.
If you want me to be honest,
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of
I
people
can't
love
see
her.
it.
No, that's what we were saying, right? Oprah has all the women,
Yeah.
all white women, black women, Hispanic, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Her women demographic is all of them. There's no, she doesn't lean anyway. Whenever she had the show, it outpaced the Super Bowl. Like, I think they said, what was it? It was something she created off of that car thing. Whenever she gave the cars out, something was created from there. Like how Google image search was created because Jennifer Lopez wore the green dress.
Mm-hmm.
Like Oprah, I think it was the car thing Oprah created. It might have been YouTube or something because people had to look it up.
Yeah, I mean,
But it was
it was
something.
trending for a minute.
Yeah, but
Get a
that's
car, you-
that's the impact she had. Like it wasn't. But you think about every other, like Wendy Williams can do that. Wendy Williams is urban almost, you know, like it's still leaning. Oprah was daytime talk show. If something big happened, they had to go talk to Oprah to clean up their image. And if they couldn't talk to Oprah, they had to go talk to her best friend now, Gayle King.
How old is she?
60s?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
early-
Who's 60 something?
Oprah?
Oprah's got to be in her damn 70s.
You
I
think
thought
so?
She could be.
80s. Oh,
She
really?
could be in her 70s.
I don't think she's not that old. She's not in her 80s. No.
Hey, time will fool you, man. Oprah Winfrey.
You finna look it up?
70 years old on the dot.
You lying.
70.
She turned 70 this year in January.
Crazy. I didn't know
$3
she was that
billion.
old.
Golly. Niggas don't get up there and just be like, bro, I'm done. I ain't working no more.
But she-
Not if you love it, I don't think.
Nah, she just, man. Oprah had a lot of stuff she wanted to do. And I
Yeah.
feel like doing that talk show, she started getting sick of it. Because, I mean, nigga,
She wanted to be.
she was a billionaire
Yeah, she
doing
wants
a
to
talk
be.
show.
Yeah, she wants to be the like. I want to pull some of these strings, my motherfucker.
Yeah, she had the TV. That's when she started on network and everything.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, bruh, I feel like, man, I was joking around with some of the homies. I was like, bro, you know what would be crazy? If, like, say Joe Biden dropped out and, like, before we even got to this point, like, it was, like, before the primaries came and everything, like, we still had to go do the primaries still. If Michelle Obama ran for president and then made, like, Oprah her VP or Beyonce her VP or some shit.
No.
Like I was just like, bro, you know, like how crazy of like an election we would be having right
That's a
now,
crazy lineup.
bruh.
That's
Like
wild.
against Donald Trump.
Bro, that's wild.
Like you know, like Oprah and Beyonce,
It would be hilarious.
Like
honestly.
nigga,
Like putting Steph with LeBron.
bruh. That's just it's a done deal.
All right, look, we gonna move on.
Yeah.
We gonna move on. It's obvious the church doesn't resonate with the community. We can't
No.
even stay on topic.
Nah, man.
I mean, we talked about it and we all agreed it's not what it don't hit on like it used to.
It's not
It don't
cooking.
hit the way it used to.
Mm-mm.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the next subject. Let's go. Yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So man, look, we got a lot of shit going on in the community. Like we got like the side piece strategy. We got like the situationship strategy.
City boys. We out here. Hey, City Boy
Wow.
General. That's good. We out here. Niner. Check out that City Boys album by King Bogus the Monarch, February 15th. Shameless plug.
Insane.
We
Oh,
out
it's a
Love
real
that.
thing.
Oh, it's a real thing. Yep.
Love that.
You check it out on all platforms. February 15th.
This
Say,
isn't like the feet nigga index thing. Where you
No, this is real.
Oh,
Yeah, I got tips and tricks on there. Let me see. Let me see if I can remember one. She's the love of my life for this month.
Wow.
Well, nigga anthem.
Right. Right. City Boy's word to the wise. If she catches you, first of all, they say love is blind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if she catches you cheating with her eyes, did she ever really love you?
Wow.
I'm just saying. You got to read between the lines sometimes.
She did until she found you.
I
If
think
she-
she got sight when she saw you.
If she got sight, then she never loved me because love is blind.
If you gonna take it,
I'm just
what?
saying.
What?
Gaslight.
Is
See,
it?
Corduroy Rob.
Is
See,
it?
you're supposed to cook with me, Rob. That's crazy.
I can't cook with that.
See, yep, Corduroy Rob, the
I
villain.
mean, he said it was City Boy anthem. It
Hold
was
on.
City Boy.
No, fuck nigga.
But no,
So
yeah,
I-
definitely check all that out.
So I wanted to get in and go, yo, so getting in committed relationships, people are like, yo, like trying to like almost hold their better self hostage.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna be on this whole shit, or I'm gonna date around, I'm gonna sleep whoever I want to sleep with, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do until I meet my husband or I meet my wife. And they say, like, you know, when you're young, you gotta get that whole phase out of you in order to be able to be good to somebody. So I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all think that's a thing? Do y'all think you gotta get the hoe out? You gotta.
She ain't gonna know how to do that thing. She know how to do it. She ain't experiment with it beforehand that you love.
You
so
can
I mean,
experiment with me.
Yeah, I can, but I
I'll
ain't
show
gonna.
You know what I'm saying?
But how you know?
Figure something out.
How
No.
you know?
Cause I look. Go ahead.
How you know?
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead, Jack.
I'm like, and you know, yeah, I ain't like 4 kids and 3 baby mamas, so you know, take what I say with a grain of salt or whatever.
Disclaimer.
Right.
Fuck.
I don't want to, you know, come off
The
all
little
high and
small
mighty and
text
shit.
at the bottom.
Right.
When the person just reading hella fast
Yeah.
to get past. But anyway, take
Side
this right
effects may
here.
include.
Fucking closed caption.
Asterisk mark.
Nigga.
So I feel like, just to your point, Rob, like you can talk, we can find it out together. You know what I'm saying? And I can find out what I like with you. Maybe we're just maybe we're overexposed. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I've done too much with too many people, and now
Robert,
I got
shut
this-
the fuck up, please.
check out. We were talking about this in the car when we went live. We were talking about this in the car when we went
Y'all
live.
niggas know damn fucking well.
You got a Frankenstein stuck in your mind of all these different things that this bitch did, that bitch didn't do, this bitch did, this did. You know what I'm saying? Like now you got this Frankenstein
But is
expectation.
that not what you finna be teaching me, quote unquote, if
Okay.
I'm experienced?
Let me just say.
Whatever the last bitch did that you enjoyed, and hoping I can do it better or it's
I-
not the same.
I agree with Cal. Look, guys.
Oh,
Michael-
here we go.
Look, Michael Jordan played, what, 5-6 seasons?
And he played multiple different sports.
No. Before we even get into that, Cal,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
He
go ahead.
had-
Cook.
he had multiple different teammates.
What did
They
he?
revamped that whole team.
Did they?
All right, but he had to go through that to learn
Mm-hmm.
how to win.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he hit his stride 3 times in a row, got bored with the game. Went and did baseball.
What?
Didn't even play the whole season in baseball.
No.
Came back in the middle of the season, almost got the motherfuckers through the playoffs.
What? Did
Got them to be contenders because they weren't contenders when he came back. Then did another 3.
Crazy.
My
Why-
point
where-
is,
where
you
did that
need
come from?
you need experience.
Amen.
She needs to go out.
But he got
She
all,
gotta-
wait. To your point, he got all his experience on one team.
No.
No, the hell he
He
One
got all his
team.
experience with multiple different players.
in multiple.
No,
different-
This nigga even went on the Olympics and played with a whole nother team. So that's mute. Then he played on the Wizards, the Bulls. He got drafted by one team. No, that's Kobe, I'm thinking. Never mind. But still, he played for the Olympic team as well.
That's
So he
3
got
different
multiple teams.
teams.
So
And he did a completely different sport.
come on, bro. Look.
The point I'm trying to
So-
make is
so-
go ahead.
So is it cool if I go cheat every once in a while?
No,
That's not what
that's-
that is.
He
that's
came
not the
back to
point.
basketball.
That's not the point.
He
but
came back to-
ended
he came
his
back to the Bulls.
relationship with-
He went from 45 to back to 23.
Your significant other needs to have a whole face. That's for men and women.
Nah.
because you don't want to be stuck with a boring sex life. Because then you are gonna cheat.
So you think
no, niggas,
Thank you.
niggas. If she is using teeth, and you were telling her, "Hey, look, we done talked
But
about,"
I
and
don't know.
she's still
I don't know
using
what
teeth,
to do.
you good, or do you wish she was your eater?
I wish she was the eater, but I could
Oh,
make
okay,
her.
then.
I
But
could
is
make
that
her
not
eat
the
her.
same?
No, you
No, you
can't.
cannot. If she's not calculating them steps already,
Guess what?
she's not gonna calculate them
Rob,
steps.
You want to
How
be a
long
No,
better
are you
eater?
homo,
gonna-
Rob. Do you
How
know how to suck a
long?
dick? All right then.
Why not?
You're
You didn't
speaking.
experience.
You're speak. I said no homo.
Pause.
I said no homo.
Okay, cool.
That cleared everything out. That was good. you were speaking vicariously.
No, I'm not. Don't put that on.
You speaking
The
vicariously.
first time you
You
ate
have
twice,
no-
it was good.
Don't put
She
it on.
said it was good.
What?
The first time you ate, she said it was good. Yes, I'm looking at you, my guy.
Look, I never got no complaints of none of the partners I had. Never. That's
Okay.
just me. Never.
Okay. Okay, Robert.
I guess I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you that nigga, huh?
I guess
I'm
so.
that
nigga.
nigga.
I'm not pumping myself
Clip
up
this.
because I never do that.
Nah,
If
you
you
blow,
have ever-
blow Rob's spot up.
If you have ever come in contact with, please
Right.
leave a
Hey,
review.
clip this, and we're gonna do a clicked up poll. And I need them to just click satisfied or eh.
Nah.
Right.
Well, let me. I only been with three
Unsatisfactory.
people though.
Oh,
So I ain't.
he
never
ain't
had
been
no
in the
hope.
field, Rob.
Nah, I don't want to be. That shit.
You don't have to be, and I don't think it's something that everybody has to do. I'm not saying that, but does it happen? Yeah, and I don't think it should be just demonized because someone has experience, unless they're just being nasty as fuck and they're not taking care of their body, they're not getting checked, they're not using protection. At least, because not everybody's using that bitch 24/7, but at least within the time.
Shit.
I mean,
every time.
okay. So
Using
what?
that
What
bitch
if?
13.
What if I ain't? What if I ain't what you had before, and then you go cheat on me
What you mean?
looking for that?
I feel
Okay.
like that is insecurity.
No,
Thinking like that.
no,
I'm not saying you.
Right.
I'm just saying for anybody thinking like that.
I'm just saying what else, because that is a possibility.
Yeah,
You
but
can't just
that's
say
a
it ain't.
two-way street. That's somebody
It
that
is.
don't know how to communicate,
That's
going and
right.
doing something else.
Right.
That's not
I mean,
something.
but you just said that too.
What you mean?
You just said, "Oh, she giving you teeth. Would you not gonna go cheat on her?"
No, I'm saying that's what breeds the cheating. Like she's not satisfying me. I'm not saying this is what I'm gonna do because I like to fuck with eaters. No, but
and that's not proving what I just said.
no, but here's my thing, bro. You want, like, for me, and to answer the question fully, I believe that you should have like a quote unquote 304 phase or whatever. You should go get experience.
Yes,
But
not
you
just
also
selling
shouldn't-
Your fucking soul.
You shouldn't
I feel
lock
it, but
things
you-
out of your relationship though, because I got that out of my system, or I don't do that with somebody I love, or I don't, you know what I'm saying? That was just me when I was a hoe. Like that's where it's like, all right, that's a little weird. Like you went and, you know what I'm saying, like ran the gambit, and now I'm excluded from all these activities.
Yeah, no, you can't just.
Like if she
I'm
just
now
used
the
to run
one.
threesomes and now she won't.
Now
run
she
with
won't
you.
do it again. Nah,
Like,
bitch, you
bruh.
tripping.
But
You
the whole
OD.
phase gone though.
That don't mean nothing. It's still something that you.
I don't want to do that
experiencing.
with my man.
If it's
or with my girl.
why,
Why?
I'm asking why.
not?
What's
Why-
your reasoning why? If you were willing to
Because
do
I don't
it
want to do that.
before,
I don't want to do that no more. I'm not a hoe no more.
okay. Well,
All right, well, that's your choice.
but when he
And that's
wants
it.
that side of you again, then what do you do?
Or she,
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say you.
Yeah.
Whoever.
'Cause she's speaking from
Whoever's
her
on the
thing,
other
so,
side of the
yeah.
cam. You know, what do you do?
because bro,
What would Jesus do? WWJD.
But you reform. You're not a hoe.
you
You a reformed
reformed.
whore.
You went to
A
church.
reformed whore. Thank you.
Yeah, you went to church.
Yeah.
But isn't technically whatever you do in the bedroom, whatever with whoever you're married to, isn't that like?
Yeah, it's supposed
That
to be.
is okay. That is yeah. People do this a lot.
Unless
I'm just
unless
curious.
it's
I
scat.
don't know.
People,
What?
wow, that's okay.
Right?
What?
You niggas is wildin'.
Yeah.
I'll never
No.
forgive you.
First of all, the motherfuckers be like misquoting, like again the tenets, right? Motherfuckers be like, you're supposed to be a leader, the protector, a provider, not for the bitch you fucking, not for your wife.
For your wife.
That's what it says.
That's what I was just
So
talking about.
motherfuckers be like, yo, what happens in the bedroom is undefiled. under the covenant of marriage.
That's what I was just asking
You know what I'm
about.
saying? So,
You
like,
jerk.
if we in some shacking up and sinning shit,
No, I'm talking
y'all
about,
acting like some, like.
I mean, even then, keep your mouth closed. Don't kiss and tell, nigga.
I don't know, man.
God no.
I'm just not trying to.
That's
God
between.
knows
Why was he
your heart
watching?
is
Mind his
blazing.
business.
I'm
Look
not trying to
somewhere
teach a
else. It was
virgin.
somebody doing a good job
It just-
somewhere else. Why are you watching me sin?
He just
You're
peek-
nasty.
He just peek in there.
He
once
just.
in a
Why
while.
are you watching? Go get some popcorn. Is that
That
if
hoe
that's
go
the case?
again.
The fuck you got going on?
Damn, she busting that shit wide open again.
What?
Crazy.
God damn. I just seen her
Taught her
talking
well.
to that nigga at the gas station.
Big Chris,
Why
what
he at
do
the
you
house
think?
already?
This nigga Satan wild.
I think a lot of people aren't comfortable doing what they like to do. If you want to fuck around, do that shit, and then find somebody that want to fuck around with you.
Thank
Oh.
you.
If the
Find
person
your
don't want to fuck around with a hoe, my man said it. He don't want to fuck with no virgin. I'm trying to find a whore. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody nasty doing some nasty shit.
If you
And
just,
she
if
don't
you
have
look
to.
for hope,
Like, I'm not talking about somebody that got bukkakied and.
Yeah.
All that.
There's-
I am talking about that. All that nasty shit.
So it's limits.
Yeah,
There's no limit.
No, I mean everybody's
There's no limit.
Everybody's
No
got
limit.
their flavor.
No limits.
You see how the
You got-
camera's like, nah, I can't condone this.
I'm gonna condone. Fuck that camera. I'm condoning
He
all
said
of this.
there's no limits.
No limit. Nah.
Then he said he a no limit soldier.
That's exactly it. That's it. Make them say,
Yeah. nah. nigga.
yes.
Yeah, no, I don't think you should just go out and just pop your pussy everywhere. But I do think
If you want
should
to,
live
why
your
not?
life. Yeah, no. If you want to do it, by all means, go do what you want to do, baby. Just be safe, please. That's
Yeah.
all I
That's
have.
not the okay. That's not the argument.
You
Let's get
can't. You
back.
can't. You
Yes,
can't
it
say.
is the argument.
You can't say go be a hoe. It's okay to be a hoe, but watch how you be a hoe.
Yeah, be safe.
Yeah, you gotta.
You don't have to be a hoe that's not taking care of her body. That's not
Even
not
stuntmen got
immediately-
pads, bro.
Yeah,
Got to.
that's not
They wear
immediately
helmets and
attached
shit,
to the name, just being dirty.
Why we just can't go from don't be a hoe?
Yeah, I mean, don't be one. If you don't want to be one, don't be one.
Whoring is the oldest profession.
I don't care
Yeah.
how old it is.
Hey, nigga.
I mean, so was rape. But we don't.
yeah.
We
That's
don't
not a
venerate
profession.
it.
Hey,
That's not a profession.
To some niggas it is.
That's a scary.
Hey.
No, that's a scary.
Have you
W2
seen
to
some of the
come in.
motherfucking-
See come
Have you
in.
seen some of them motherfucking documentaries? These motherfucking these
Yo.
molesters. These motherfuckers are
What
take
tax
that shit
bracket
serious.
is that? Nigga?
the
Fuck
high
no.
one, nigga. The one all the way at the top.
Nah, that's crazy.
Epstein
So-
Island.
Nah, you're wild.
So I'm just saying.
Refract.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Here's what I'm really trying to get at.
Do what works for you, my nigga. Like,
If how
Right.
do you practice one thing, right, and then turn around and go?
because when I am single, I am doing one thing, and when I am in a relationship, I am doing.
But
another
you
thing.
have
These
no
require-
practice in that
You
thing.
don't know that.
No
I
practice on what thing?
Because
What
I
do you
could
mean?
be in a monogamous relationship for 2 years and it don't work out, and then from there I'm like, I'm not on that no more. I don't want to be in a relationship.
Doing something for 2 years does not turn you into an
I'm
expert.
just throwing. Okay.
I'm just putting that out
You
there.
can be in a relationship. You
No,
can be in a
I
marriage.
played basketball
But
as a
she's
child.
just talking about feelings. Though.
Every summer. I am
I'm not
no
talking
LeBron
about,
James.
My guy, I'm not talking about the expertise of a relationship. You're
She's
never
talking about
going to get
feelings.
that. I'm talking about in general. If I'm fucking with this person for 2+ years, let me add that on to the equation so that extends the number. But if I'm with somebody for an extended period
Quick
of
math.
time,
Quick mouse.
if I'm with somebody with an extended period of time and that does not work, I am not trying to hop into another one directly afterwards. I need time to figure it out. But am I human? Yes. So am I going to need to bust a nut? Yes. So am I going to find a stationary person that I can trust this nut off with? Possibly.
You got every.
Is it the right moral thing to do? Maybe not.
Yes.
Do I give Thank you. Do I give a fuck?
Wait, why is it moral, Chris? Why is it moral, Chris?
Because it's
Why
what
isn't
I
it
want to
moral?
fucking do.
Why is it?
Why wouldn't it be though?
No. Don't answer my question. What a
Okay.
question.
Okay.
Come on,
All right,
man.
Let me not. Sorry. Let me flip my phone for a second. My apologies.
Is that what you were doing?
That's
Trying to
all
get
I do.
Hold on. Who won the Tuvasa fight?
The other dude.
Rosenstruck.
Yeah.
Hey, who fighting now?
The what's his name? Duplessis coming out to the
Right
ring
now on
Oh,
the
he coming
current
out to the-
MMA
okay.
fight
Yeah.
updates.
Yeah, when that starts, I need
We
that.
give to you.
I got to find out who wins that.
Yeah.
I feel that's gonna be a quick one.
What's wrong with it though? This is my point. There's nothing wrong with even what she said. You want to just one person, what is 2, 3, whatever. It's just what
Yeah,
you want.
just
It's,
be
if you're doing
safe.
something and you're not harming people, what happened to?
Will you tell your daughter that?
Yeah, why not?
Be safe. Don't go out here and just fucking
do things the correct way.
Because that fuck you up in the long run.
How so?
It may for someone and it may not for somebody else. It's not a black and white formula.
If
it
fuck
affects
you up,
people
you have
separately.
Just think about this, bro. Porn stars get married, have families.
Yep.
And that's.
And how often does that happen?
All the time.
All of them. Nigga, all of them are married. There are some that die young over ODs, but if they live long enough, there's a nigga that's going to marry them and have a kid with them.
Like I know she can I know she can give me that gawk.
The chick
rotate with it too.
What's her name? Lena the Plug, she's married to Adam 22, runs the No Jumper podcast. He's a piece of shit. Fuck him. Whatever. But they're married. She went and shot a whole porn with a black guy, like one of those porns. Like
Adam 22 is a fucking weirdo though,
but I'm saying like
he had a threesome with his wife.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, bro.
But
she matched his freak.
Like,
right. There's just because somebody,
and then you hear him talk about his wife. His wife is a dollar sign.
That's how he talks about her, but it works for them. There is somebody for everybody at the end of
and
the
then
day.
There's some that are in loving relationships that done retired, that don't shoot, and there's some that shoot it every now and then. There's some that still escort, bro. Like, but that's the thing. There's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, it's what their
and
statute
your job as a Christian, Rob.
No. So here's my thing, right? Because at the root of all of this, gender wars or whatever we want to call this stuff going on, man, is a distrust that people have, because your actions are very telling of your character. Can things?
It's very telling of what you feel like my position is.
Wait, because it's like this. If I am doing what I want to do, and what I want to do is on. If I'm doing what I want to do, right, there are consequences to people's actions that don't necessarily wind up in violent crime. There's ways you harm people that have nothing to do with murder, rape, or pillaging, right? The ways that we abuse sexuality, and relationships harm children. When we normalize single parent households, now we can look at the product of that. Is it helpful or is it harmful?
Yeah. Why not a man sitting over here with 4 children by 3 women talking about that nonsense?
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So I
just because a person
because I've done it. So now that I've done it, I can come back with the information and go, right, yeah, this ain't how it's supposed to work.
It ain't right.
But this was you not doing things the right way. You weren't playing the game the right way.
Yes.
You brought a football and was bouncing that shit trying to play basketball.
Right.
You need to get the basketball and shoot the hoop.
I 100% support that response.
Right.
Because that's exactly what I did.
Just because you do wrong don't mean that you can't.
Just because I did it doesn't mean it was
But the way you did it was wrong. You didn't do it correctly.
And that's the thing to take from that isn't that it's not to say that you can't speak on your situation. It's to say that other people's situation isn't like yours. So but here's the thing. Hear me out. When you speak on it, people are going to listen to what you're saying, and if it don't apply to them, it's moot. It's especially whenever they hear everything else. It's like, I didn't go through that, bro. That's not my situation.
The problem is we deal in exceptionalism, and we're waiting for that one little piece, that one little information where I can just throw away the rest of this. Too many people are living like me that are pretending and lying.
Yeah.
Too many people are wait, because I'll let you. Too many people are looking for that one little piece of information, that one time where it went right. Like, it's almost like the lottery. The one time you won negates every time you lost.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So look outside. Are we winning? The answer is no.
But
so then why do we have to pretend and go through all these extremes and all these mental gymnastics and try to find the one-offs that we can kind of find and dot together, and then ignore the
I think what you're ignoring is that you are the one-off.
Yeah.
Most people don't have 2 or 3 baby daddies.
Like, bro, I have hear me out. I have one.
I
have one baby mama, but she has 3. Yeah, she got 3 baby dad. Well, yeah, she got 3 baby daddies, including me.
Okay.
Now, I've had sex. I've had raw sex. I've had, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I've handed out some cream pies. Yeah, I've done it. But nigga, I've only got one child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've discussed with these people. We've had conversations. And what we were talking about before was that there's people out there that whether they porn stars is getting married, escorts is getting married, hoes is getting married, hoes is getting wifed up. It's happening. Just because, it might not be your cup of tea doesn't mean it's not somebody else's. And that's really hold on.
But
I got you. It is. That's the thing.
For some people, it does work.
Right now, the huge thing in the country is abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers was like, y'all, it's not working. Y'all are having babies out of wedlock and blah, blah, blah. So, no, I'm making sure that the abortion thing is handled because y'all need to get back to being a moral country. And niggas is like, bruh, we're not having abortions to just be fucking harlots. I can't have a kid. So whenever I do get pregnant, it's something wrong.
No. The majority of people who get abortions are not going through that.
No,
and that's a misrepresentation.
No, that's the problem. Because
that's a misrepresentation.
No,
it is
the
not.
majority of abortions are health related.
No, they are not. That is a factoid lie,
bro.
The
majority
of them are not. No, they're not.
A 12-year-old cannot healthily have a baby.
But those are not the people who are the majority getting the abortions.
Even if it's not health related.
12?
No, he's not letting me finish.
Go ahead.
Even if it's not health related, it's still in regards to what you can actually afford and whether it's going to be a benefit or a detriment to whatever that little child is that you're bringing into this world.
Even if it's not,
At this point in time, even if I am happy with who I am with, people have to work 2 to 3 jobs just to survive.
Inflation.
How the fuck am I going to take care of a kid? I cannot do it.
And the government doesn't provide any services once the kid gets there.
That is a fair argument.
But that's where majority of these arguments come in at. It's not that they
here's
don't
the thing,
want the
bro.
babies.
The point you're making is that women are just out here slaying.
I'm talking about people altogether.
Well, people having abortions. It's only women.
Right.
Women are the only ones. There's no trans people having. There's only women.
Well, I know some women that have multiple abortions.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's none out there that's just slaying, but the majority is not like that, bro. And that's the problem. That's why the motherfuckers took it away because they were saying, "Oh, y'all are having abortions at 8 months. Y'all are having abortions at 9 months."
That's why.
That's what I'm saying. Trump was on the debate stage saying there was a baby that was born and then they killed him right after that.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
That's the issue, bro. The majority, bro. The vast majority. There's a lot of women who can't have a healthy.
But these
hold
are
on,
not.
let me finish, bro.
Go ahead.
Because it really is like I'm a rainbow baby, and I found out. You know what I'm saying? Like recently, and a rainbow baby is a baby that's born after a miscarriage. Mm-hmm. My mother's 20 years in the Marine Corps, was a drill instructor, like healthy as fuck. And I had a miscarriage, and they had to medically abort that child. But if that child, if the rules was like today, you know what I'm saying, and the word abortion is brought up, it's a whole nother thing, and it's a whole nother understanding for what that word means. And it's like, if somebody has an abortion, it's not because they're this inherently reckless person. Condoms aren't 100%. Birth control not 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But what you're doing is what you accuse me of doing. You're taking your very isolated situation and
but
going,
it's not
most people are just.
I gotta let him talk now.
Yeah.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Go ahead,
He's
Chris.
misunderstanding the point on the face of it, so it don't even make sense.
Let me hop in here real quick.
Go ahead.
This is from a 2013 study, and I want to get this out quick so I can get back to my fight. 40% of people said
Over
it was a
10 years
financial.
ago.
I understand that, but
That's so we clear.
But it's the most recent study we got. So we have to deal
I
with
doubt that, but
40% of the people, it was for financial reasons.
Okay.
36% was for timing.
Okay.
Not emotionally, financially ready. 31%, it was a partner-related reason.
Okay.
29%, they got to focus on other children. 12% health reasons. But 63% of all people, it was multiple reasons. It was all of these things all combined in.
Right.
Multiple reasons.
That's fair, right?
Okay.
So, but here's the thing, though. And that
12% is probably like, I don't know, maybe 100 20,000 if I'm just guessing.
It's still a large number of people.
It's still a,
it is.
I mean, bro, this is a study from over 10. Not to disrespect you at all, Chris. This is a study from over 10 years ago.
So
That the
What
landscape,
inflation
the
has
landscape
hit
of
twice,
healthcare has
3
changed
times.
drastically since then.
In what
I'm
way?
talking
And then
about.
another thing,
first
a
of all,
lot of
they
black-
were-
2013 is not
2013.
1985. Like, come on, man.
Bruh,
Let's not do that.
2013.
Okay, but
2013, they had the Affordable Care Act, did they not?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, was that not repealed?
No.
No.
Okay, all right.
No,
I
the
lost my
affordable
mind.
care.
That's
It's still a thing.
No, it got repealed, and then the states had to
No, it
choose to bring
No,
it back. That's
that's
why
not what happened.
bro,
No.
I literally cannot. There's
There are parts of it
it's
that
not
are
even.
repealed.
Okay. Obamacare was repealed, and then Affordable Care Act was put in, but it's the same thing. It was
Exactly.
literally.
it's not.
Obamacare is just the
Hold on.
It's just
common
it's
name
just-
for
yes,
the
it-
Affordable
yeah,
Care
But
Act.
I want to say something though, in regards to the health, and then in regards to inflation that has happened since 2013. You have to include that into the into all of this, because since 2020, everything has damn near tripled.
Okay, so we have wildly jumped off course on where I wanted the conversation to go. I'm not trying to debate abortions. What I was trying to do was talk. I mean, and I guess
They did the
abortion-
modifications, but yeah.
Yeah, see, like
But the modifications are huge. It's not like, okay, it's there by name, but those like, bruh, if you don't make, what's it like, 45 or something like that, 45,000,
yeah.
then you've got to pay into your health care.
But that was the way it was when it first came out. Like
that was a, bruh.
that was when it first came out.
I
It was like
did-
there was a cap. There was a salary cap for that. That's why that was one of the criticisms of when it first came out, was they were like, oh yeah, there's 10 million people that are going to be helped, but you had to be so financially strapped in order to qualify for it that, you know, like what you said, when you came up, when you made over $45,000, there was
No, I
there's
said
going to be
under.
steps.
I'm talking about under.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to pay into it when you make under that now.
Oh,
'cause-
now.
Yeah, now that was one of the because they were complaining because the health insurance providers weren't making the money they used to.
I mean, I don't know that, but I don't discount that. Like,
No,
yeah.
I used to sell insurance. So
Yeah,
I
no,
was
I don't
like,
discount that.
Like
Yeah, I
niggas
don't-
used to call and be like, "Bruh, I was fucking like, yeah, I know, but them
Yeah, I don't
niggas
discount
lobbied."
Yeah, I don't discount that. My question and where I wanted this to go was, can you practice in one discipline and then go, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to the combine, all I do is practice football, do I qualify to play basketball? The answer would be no.
I mean,
John.
Right, so if you- so wait,
qualified
wait,
to
wait,
play
wait, wait,
baseball.
wait, so-
let me
so-
give you let me give you a.
Okay, go ahead.
You used to ride the merry-go-round when you was a kid.
Every now and again.
You ride the merry-go-round now?
No.
At some point in the future, could you see yourself riding the merry-go-round?
No.
Never.
Why?
No.
I used to ride the merry-go-round when I was a kid. I stopped. Then I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get on that merry-go-round. Ain't nobody here. I'm gonna do it. People change over time. At one point, you want to do this. Next point, you don't. Again, you might want to do it again. As long as what you're doing it safely, and you're doing it consensually, what's the issue?
Because
It should not matter.
Because okay.
This is a morality that you explain this morality to me.
All right, I'm
that
with
you
you.
have.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's talk about it. All right, so here's what I'm saying. People's behaviors, right? People behave out of habit. People do things, right? Because they've grown attached to the rhythm of it. They've grown the consequences and the benefits of it. They're with it. Like, you know, we see people who have problems eating. They have a bad relationship with food. And we don't have a problem saying, yo, while nobody else but you is suffering because you have this bad, like, nobody else gives a shit, you're harming yourself in some way because you have a bad relationship. You're just consuming. When you have a bad relationship with sex, or you have a bad relationship with people, and you have this problem where you use people for sexual gratification or whatever, that's just not a merry-go-round. That is how
Well, let
you
me ask you
learn
something.
how to treat people.
There are people who
Mhm.
they eat a lot of food and they go run to the bathroom and they throw it up immediately. That person has a problem with food. There's other people that eat a lot of food and they good. They just
Yeah,
go
and-
on to the
and-
next
and-
one.
But
yeah,
he said,
yeah.
but
People
he
that
also
gotta-
said without harm.
There are
You're
people-
bringing
there
harm
are-
into
There
it.
are people who
Because-
have a
because-
problem with food. There are people
Yeah.
who have a problem with sex. But
We're
there's,
not talking about that's
that's
okay.
a different
Yeah.
thing. Somebody who
Right,
has a
it's
sexual
not-
problem is different from somebody who they're just having sex.
Yes,
That's
and
not the same thing.
And just because you're having sex, that doesn't automatically qualify you to be a bad person or
having a sexual problem.
Right.
Inherently doing it in a harmful way because you know how to express your sex self.
But this is
express yourself sexually.
Okay, so here's where here's where I'm at with it. Right. I just want to look outside and go, what do we see in boots on ground? All these theoretical things that it could, should, would, might be.
What is it?
What do you see when you go outside? Do you see all these ethereal, high-minded, ill-consequential things? No, you see people fucking up. I don't mean just on the internet. I mean walk outside and watch how people.
Can you give me some?
Wait. Watch.
That's my thing.
Right.
Because so then this is what happens, because what we do is we privatize my experience and then socialize
Well, hold
yours.
on.
No,
Hold on.
you're
Let me
using
ask
that
you,
against
though.
me, bro.
Exactly.
That's,
That's
you don't
what
get
you're
to
doing
flip
right
it.
now because
You are
I'm
privatizing
aware-
your
Give
experience.
me.
Wait,
You're
go ahead.
being very vague. Give me something specific
Like, what do you
that
mean?
you're
Like,
talking about. You're saying that the things that you're seeing when you go
All
outside.
right,
Give me
so
specific.
all right, so the consequences of all this
Outside, not on social media.
no, the consequences on boots on ground, because I'm a single parent, right? So the consequence is this. Where are all these fathers at? Where are all these parents at? Where are all these marriages at? If it was working, then why are black people the least to get married?
All of
think
Why,
what
are we
you-
the, why
I
do we
think-
have the wait? Because y'all asked me, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So then, if we're the least to get married, we're the first to get divorced. Our children lack in all these areas, but nobody's being harmed. But your sexual relationship created offspring
Let me ask you
that
something.
nobody feels like they have any. The nigga don't feel no attachment to him because he never felt attachment to you.
Let me ask you
So
something.
then, why would this nigga raise a child with a bitch he wasn't fucking with like that in the first place?
Because it's a
And we have it- and we
responsibility.
have
Y'all
it
niggas lack
outside,
responsibility.
And we have
You ain't wondering
we
if
have it outside. If we are fucking,
You shouldn't have been
Can I ask you
fucking.
something,
go
Job?
ahead, go ahead.
When you look at what other, because it's not just black children failing, right? And don't have this and families breaking up.
No,
Facts.
When we look at who the divorce rates in different communities, we can see the same thing in all of them.
Exactly.
Financial reasons.
Bro.
Exactly.
What do black people-
Why we always
Exactly.
got to do what about somebody else? We
No,
talking about
because
this
he
is just-
said,
no,
he
just
said
hear me out,
be
though.
least. He
Hear me
already
out.
made the
Hear me out.
comparison.
When
So
we
let him
talking about
cook.
this, we're talking about this. Why people get divorced? It's financial reasons,
yes,
more than it's in
thank
personal reasons, anything else like that.
Exactly.
Thank
Why
you.
do children fail? It's financial reasons more than
Yes.
anything else. What do black people have the least of?
Money.
So why do these things happen? It's not because somebody was fucking around. It's because they ain't got no money. And whether you fucking him, her, or just this person, you ain't got no
You
fucking
still
money.
ain't got no fucking money.
So the reason why your marriage is fucked up and why
You
your
ain't got
kid
no
don't know nothing, because you send them to that fucking school. That's the only one you can send them to, because you ain't got no fucking money.
Exactly.
And you live in the ghetto. And you gotta send your child to the ghetto school.
Oh, okay, wait. Because now you're giving money. Like, so we were poor in the 50s.
Yes.
And
Yeah, we
we
were.
still had stronger family units. So what happened?
We had a stronger.
Hold on.
We had a
In what
stronger
way?
communal
yeah,
unit.
that's I tried.
You-
I
what you
tried to
have-
have this conversation.
What you're saying
We have
is
a
there was
stronger
more.
communal
There
unit.
was more marriages.
Community.
There are more. There are more people now who they'll have children with somebody they're not married to, but they're
Yes.
still in.
And that was solely
Do-
because
do
of the
yourself a favor.
attachments it
Go
had
look up
to those
what-
marriages.
What group of men do spend the most time with their children? Because while it's a perception that black men don't,
Yeah, but I'm not-
it's
I'm-
the exact
okay,
opposite.
no,
The
okay,
perception
but-
is black
but-
men are here.
but
The
also-
reality
okay,
is black
but
men
the-
are
okay,
here.
but the-
So
but
without
also-
the marriage,
hold
they
on.
still
But
doing the
the-
thing.
wait,
They still raising these
When you
children.
look at those
Hold on.
numbers, those numbers are amazingly high.
Yeah.
You're talking about 16%
But
versus
you also
8%
have- you have
versus
to
9%.
also
So let's, you know what I'm saying? Look,
You have to also include the time that they have to be involved and the fact that they're they're taking that
But
time
they're also-
apart to do so. While you also have to, when we're using these 50, 60, 70s families as representation, you have to also include the fact that a lot of people had to get married in order for them to have any form of statue, any form of class, any form of documentation. In order for them to have a home, women were denied homes if they had kids. If you didn't,
Didn't even
if you
have a
were-
bank account.
No, you couldn't even have a bank account. Your signature did not mean shit. Granted, it wasn't that great for black people, period. But a black man still had more pull than a black woman would, especially if she had a child. So I had to stay married to you if I wanted any form of livelihood. I do not have to do that now because now I can figure out how to do it on my own.
okay, on this own thing, how is it working boots on ground? It is not.
It's
But
not
why are you
working
saying-
because the
Period.
system. It's
Why are
not
you
working.
saying that?
Wait, because
It's
wait.
not working because the system is not allowing it to work. It's not working because I'm not putting the work in. You have the people, the women, black women are one of the least sought after people there is, but we have the highest education. We have some of the
No,
highest
you
paying
do
jobs.
not. First of all,
For
no,
us,
you don't.
in our community,
They,
in
that's-
our
they do.
community.
They
That's-
outpace the men, but y'all.
Okay, but
it's
if we're
still- but
talking
it's
about,
still-
if
but
we're going to
we're
be
talking
talking about
about-
black people,
but we're
let's
talking
talk about black people.
Okay, but black women are still in the minority.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about black
Wait,
people,
wait,
and we're
wait,
talking
we're-
about black women.
okay, what-
They have more education.
Even still,
they're getting more jobs.
even as the minority class, they have the highest education.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
not
come
like
on.
okay. It's okay. We're talking about
Okay,
because I
cool.
looked this up.
Okay, cool. We grant you that. So what?
So,
Okay, so even with us still having these accolades, the end all be all that's keeping us from being as successful as we can be individually or with whoever the spouse is, our argument at the end of the day is about what? Money. That is the source of all of the problems that we're having because I have all of these accolades, but I'm still not able to take care of myself. So this is where that's where I was making that link in with what I was talking about before.
So why not be married so y'all can have two incomes?
Why am I going to be married to somebody just because I
you
can have those two
automatically assume two things. One, I don't need you, I just want you. And two, that men are inherently lackluster.
Let me,
I mean,
hold on.
if we're
So
going to
there's-
go based off of statistics, are y'all not?
No,
let me hop
like,
in here
what,
for a
what do
second.
you what
Lackluster.
I'm
what
not
statistic?
agree.
What
I'm not
statistic?
saying that is the
what
right thing,
statistic
but if we're going to
says-
go based off of the statistics,
A statistic
Lackluster
of
in
what?
what?
And what?
in regards to the jobs that y'all are
We make
applying
more
for
money
or
than
what
y'all.
y'all are
John,
trying to do,
we make more money than that.
systematically, yes,
That's
you
not
do,
true.
but
It's
that
not
doesn't mean
true.
y'all are
It's
working
not
like
true.
that.
That's not true at all.
Is it
but
not?
It-
it
it's
is-
only- it-
no.
Wait, why is it not
Systematically,
true?
y'all are
Because
supposed to
black
be, but
men-
are y'all really?
We don't.
Black men outpace black women in pay. Yes, we do.
No, you do not.
Y'all
Yes,
might
we
want to
do.
Google. Do your Googles.
Unless you, when you count the people who are not imprisoned, yes, we do. But if
Brothers,
you,
those are black men.
like,
They,
bruh,
they are black
you
men that work.
Like,
They
bruh,
count.
And they get a wage
Okay,
and
so-
everything. They
okay,
put them
so-
in the stats.
So what's the average?
It's below. I don't have.
so
right
then how
on,
do
but
you
it's
know? But
off
it's
the
like
top
so
of
we
my
can just
head,
Google it. Just
Having
Google
not
it.
seen this
Just Google it.
in
Just
whatever
Google
amount of
it.
time,
Just Google it.
black women make something like, compared to white men, like 72 cents. And if you include like the entire black male population, I'm talking about prisoners, it's like 69, 70 cents.
When I saw it,
What's the salary?
More or less.
What's
Less.
What's the salary? What's the number?
It's how much, let's say white men make $1. It's what does everybody else make compared to that?
Right.
And when we
asking
talk- when
you
we
what,
include-
as far as black women, what's the number?
Their number is like 72 cents on the white man dollar.
I've never even seen it that high.
No,
and I've looked at it.
It's like 70, it's like
Nah,
70, 72
nah,
percent.
I've seen it like 59 and 63 or
Black
something
women
like that.
in 2023, black women earn 63 cents for
Oh,
every
my-
dollar
my
earned
numbers
by the
are
white
off.
man. That's
Yeah.
why I was
Okay,
like, I
and
ain't
please
going.
look
But
at
then
it
give me
for
the-
look at it for black
Oh wait,
men.
in 2022, black women earn 70% as much as white men, so 70% on the dollar.
And what is it for black men? I genuinely want to know.
But now keep in mind that most of these studies do not include imprisoned black men.
It does not.
No.
That
That's
is
even
true.
a better chance for y'all, possibly.
No.
No,
It
no,
drops
it'll
it
drop it down.
Black men make significantly
Like
less
But
when
only
you
said
cent
that
an
include.
hour
they
in
make a lot
prison.
less money in prison.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
13
they
cents an
don't
hour,
make-
something like that.
Yeah,
It's like
that's what I'm saying. So why would it not
because it
Because it's
brings
the
down the
average.
average.
Bring down the average.
of
You know what I'm saying?
people, but it also.
No, if,
No,
if,
no,
I,
no.
if I average out,
And we're not talking about
70%,
employment
yeah,
But
rate.
he
We're
said
talking
that they're
about
not included, correct?
right,
Yeah.
not included. So
Not included means it brings it up, but when
Yeah.
you include them
That's
like
what
you're
I'm
supposed
saying.
to, it puts
Right.
it where
So
it's
does
supposed
that
to be
not
at.
inherently assist y'all if they're not included because it's not bringing down your stats?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what I just said.
It makes
I
it
thought
look
you were
nicer.
saying that
No.
Yeah.
included would be.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
Being
the
that
point
they're
I'm
not-
trying to
Give me
make.
the whole rundown for black women. Then black men, I gotta do all this other.
Yeah, whenever you look up black women, it seems like the information like pow stands right out at you. But when you look for black men, you gotta like damn near do the fucking research yourself.
That's
Nah, man, I've looked it up because I be into this shit, and then you be like, yo, when you talk about black women, it seems like, yeah, you know what I mean. So, but the point I'm
I'd
trying to
rather look at the salary number. Than
the point I'm trying to make is this: when we're talking about the quote unquote whole phase or dating or however you want to classify it, when we look at how we revere relationships, we don't. You know what I'm saying? That we give more credence to icks and red flags.
Let me ask you something.
I don't
Go ahead.
believe that is
do,
true.
do you not think, let me not say it like that. I think you might be a dinosaur in your thinking on this. What people consider a family is different today than what it was 30 years ago.
That don't make family not what it was then.
Yes,
Right. Just because you consider something different doesn't make it different. You could try to work it your new way.
Family is
Does it work that way? And it's not.
To you.
Let me ask you
point blank,
something.
period.
Let me ask you something.
To you.
Do you have a relationship with some of your children that don't live with you?
Yes.
Would you consider that they're your family, right?
Yes. Does it work?
Does it work?
Is my relationship working? No. Flat out, period.
Not
There
at
is
all.
There is no way the way my children that don't live with me and the way it's functioning, the way that I've been told that it should function, functions.
And
It's not-
what is
because-
the what is the
because-
block
See,
between it
because
functioning and not?
it's
This
not
is
because it's
subjective.
not
Kids are involved. as
because it's
well.
not producing the outcomes. I don't care about how you feel about something. I'm talking about the outcome.
What outcome is it?
So
not
when the
producing?
outcome is that my child doesn't have the access to resources, or my child doesn't have the access to my
You still ain't found it?
to my
I'm going like average African American income, so maybe they'll split it.
yeah,
they'll
it's
show
hard.
they'll
It's
show
tough.
me
Like you're gonna be looking for a while, bro. I
because
promise.
they keep comparing it to the white man on both sides, and it's like, okay, I get it, but I'm trying to see what we're doing.
So when we look at the outcomes for our children, when we look at the outcomes for the adults, when we look at the outcomes for our relationships, what is happening? These gender wars and all these niggas ain't this and these bitches ain't this ain't coming from well-adjusted, great relationships. There are fucked up ideas that we are bringing into this situation.
But you don't always have to be fucking somebody for that to be an observation that you make.
But what do we? Okay, like it could be that black men are shitty because we can literally grow wings and fly away from our responsibilities.
I mean,
But can that be a thing? Sure. Is that what's happening? No. So I'm dealing with the pragmaticism. What is happening and how is it working? The systems that are at play that do the things that they do to us are completely not
Let me ask
withstanding.
you
I'm
something.
talking about our behaviors.
You were saying specifically that the problem is your children aren't having access to the resources. They're not getting the right schooling.
Right, the school end up the exposure to me, to my side of the family, to our, you know what I'm saying? Like, there
and
are a
if
lot
she
of
ain't
things.
get
There are a
no
lot of
exposure
things.
to that dick, then it's fucking
There's a lot of things
now let me
that
ask you
children
something.
miss in this whole single parenting narrative that we don't talk about.
Right,
Let me-
but
let
that's
me
just
ask
it
you
gets
though.
all the way to having children and it not working out.
Why would you assume that was different? That these kids, because they had a mother and a father in the home, that
Thank
they were.
you.
Because the
They were so-
outcomes. Because the outcomes.
The
Brother,
outcomes are
you
not perfect.
And I
Uh-huh.
came from the outcomes of the 70s and the 60s and the 80s.
Yeah, I was brought up in a single parent household.
Okay, so this isn't something new.
Right, so then, but when we look at those stats,
But then let
and we
me ask
see
you
the
again.
differences. Yeah.
Let me ask you again.
Right.
Is the problem that your dad was fucking around? Is the problem that my dad was thrown in prison before I was born? Or is there something else at play?
Or how about?
Or is it because he was fucking around?
Instead of
Which
either-
one of these two
No,
things?
instead of
Is it
either-
that my father got 15 years for crack, or that he was fucking 10 women?
Or
Which one of
how
these
about,
two
oh,
things
how
is
about
the
this?
reason?
What about because we do this thing? We use either or one is and two.
No, it's not and two.
Because you know what I'm saying. I don't. I'm not about to put my family's personal business out there, but
I will.
I will.
But were they adults and did they have some impropriety in their relationship? Yeah. Is money a salient issue across generations? Yeah. Money is always an issue in the black community.
Okay, but
So-
now it's
so,
more
but
accessible
also-
across
but
generations,
my-
so it's not
If
that
I'm
hard.
poor, that doesn't excuse me cheating. That doesn't excuse me being
Okay,
a
but
womanizer.
that is
That
not
doesn't excuse me.
immediate.
And we don't have a problem saying that about black men. Being poor is never an excuse for black men's behavior. But for some reason, it is all the excuse you need for a black woman's behavior.
I'm not trying to excuse
anybody
it.
else.
And for everybody else, oh, you're poor. Oh, I get it. Why wouldn't you be able to do
I'm
that?
not trying to excuse anybody. If that's what they want to do, if they're in a relationship and doing it, then with their partner, they got a problem. And they should deal with it with their partner. Why is that my issue? I don't give a shit what somebody does.
Because we
to their partner.
socialize these things when we normalize them. And when you socialize something, it becomes a
I'm not
norm.
normal.
My
It's,
thing
it
how
is
would
normal.
If it's normal, I don't feel like if it's as normal as you want it to be, people wouldn't be complaining. They would
And
just
also,
be
let me
like,
stop you. White people fuck around and cheat just as
Thank
much as
you.
anybody
Nah.
else.
They can
This
just
isn't something
pay-
exclusive
They
to
can
us.
just pay that bitch off.
I
to
mean,
keep
I'm
that
just
whole
saying that
quiet.
these are the
It's
group
that
of people I give a
simple.
fuck about.
But I'm just what I'm saying, though. But we
It
can't
is,
we
but
can't
you
look at
can't
black outcomes and say
identify-
it's because
Thank
of this.
you. Thank you.
White outcomes are different, and they do the same shit.
Thank you.
White White families get fucked around just as much as anybody
but black
else.
outcomes weren't always like this.
Yes, they have, brother.
No, they haven't.
The stipulations were just harder.
Please.
And
I know y'all are born in the 2000s, and it looks like 1,000 years ago. The 50s was like 1,000 years ago.
Do me a favor.
But
Grab your phone. Look up the black poverty rate in just pick a random year, 1975.
I'm not arguing
and
the
then look at
poverty
it
rate.
right now. While it's
the
not
only
here,
reason why
it's
these
not
people
much higher.
stayed
It's higher.
together,
But what does that have to do?
The
with
only reason why these
with
people
our
stayed
infidelity?
together.
What does that have to do?
What does that
The
matter?
only reason why these people
That's a
stayed
personal-
together was
Infidelity
because
is a
they
personal
had to.
problem.
No, it is not.
That's not a political problem. That's not a social
Yes,
problem.
it is.
That's a you and you problem. That ain't got nothing to do with
why
me.
can't
There
you
are
not
different
control
cultures
yourself?
that look at this completely differently.
We don't live in those cultures.
But so what you're saying
We live
is,
here.
so what you're saying is let's privatize our problems and socialize. What happened? What happened?
Nah,
He tapped.
is he tapped?
Round 4.
Is he? Is he? Israel?
Adesanya.
Oh my
I'm
God!
about
He
to hear
tapped?
about this shit.
Wow, that's nuts.
Damn.
That's nuts. Yo, because I saw the match, I was like, oh, he's gonna wax him. I thought
How'd he
was.
tap?
See how niggas come
Rear
together
naked
real
choke.
What?
Damn.
He said what?
And back
He
to
had it wrapped
our
up.
normal broadcasting, MMA fighting,
quick. Yeah.
the
God
commentary section.
Clicked Up MMA. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. He's the MMA broadcaster.
Yeah. We don't have the copyright, so we just gotta do the second hand shit.
So,
So I'm just saying,
Boy,
like,
you hate to see white man win.
man,
Awful. What a terrible night.
especially one of them purebred ones.
Ugh, fucking
all who agree
South
say aye.
African boy.
Man.
Pardon me.
No,
You're
that's-
about to make me curse
Damn,
on
you
this
done put the
microphone.
phone down.
I mean, we've been cussing this whole time. Let's
A different level of cursing, bro.
Yeah.
He's about to
Say some things.
I'm about to put a curse on some skins. Like,
Yeah.
Jeez,
Curse on some skins is crazy. Nah, but I don't know, man. I just feel like
Okay.
the stance
It's
the stance y'all are taking is very steep.
Extreme.
Not even it's just steeped in morality.
Yes.
Now I understand a single parent household isn't the most ideal thing. At the end of the day though, we can't control the environment. Like there's external forces. It's not always because XYZ. There's so many other factors and so many other things because it's life. It's not simply because of infidelity or it's not even just because of finances.
Equation.
Motherfuckers be homeless still together,
Yes.
But at the same time, there are motherfuckers who break up over finances. Motherfuckers be hunting down women that they think are beautiful and they know they gold diggers. They think they gonna be in the same position they always in life, and they not. You know what I'm saying? We just saw that with Joe and Chica Chavez, who was a professional basketball player. She was a porn star, but he wifed her up because he was like, she's the one.
Well, why do we use celebrities so much?
They are not
Because-
celebrity. Hold on.
Well, they're very much more known.
Hold on, John.
Right.
Let me just.
Okay, go
I
ahead,
just
go ahead,
got-
go ahead, go ahead.
The only reason they blew up is because she put him on blast. He's a bench trying NBA player, like 6-figure salary NBA player. He was a no name. Like respect, made it to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? That's big deal, cool. But he was a no name, like not celebrities. These are just instances that I've seen, but they are not microcosms. There are loads of people who are not celebrities. There's dudes who's just making 6 figures a year, 125, 150.
Yeah.
But they have a woman with them that doesn't work. Because they said, "I don't want you working. I'll take care of you." But then
you think that is the majority of people are doing
I'm
that?
saying this happens. That's
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen.
No, but hear me out. That one instance, all right, that happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple other instances of completely different shit going on that has nothing to do with this gold digger situation. Over here, this nigga just found out his wife was cheating with his next door neighbor. That shit's not copacetic with him. It's donezo. Over here, you got a guy whose dad just died, and his wife is not being as sensitive to what he needs at the moment. And he don't cheat, he don't do nothing. He just say, you know what? That hurt me. I can't trust you with my feelings anymore. This is over. And there's all these other instances, just different shit happening. It's not simply because of
Somebody was fucking Tim Jones.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
was 75. I mean, 25
Like,
years old.
there's like life is going on out here.
But it's
for,
like
for
it's,
black people, for white people, for everybody.
But bro, it's like we got problems, and then you got like subgenres of that problem. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but like on the base of these problems, be it infidelity, be it because that's the overarching problem.
but at
Infidelity,
the base,
money.
at the baseline is financial or infidelity.
Right, but
No, there's there's emotional,
Yeah.
there's trust. Because
But I wanna
infidelity is
piggyback-
just.
I wanna
see what
piggyback
you're
on the
saying, but
infidelity
at the
part,
same time,
though.
it's still infidelity.
I still
No.
I want to pick up on.
Regardless of the variables.
I'm gonna pull at what you're saying, Robert. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna pull at what Robert is saying. Even if it is infidelity and that's on a higher tip or whatever, typically that happens because somebody feels emotionally neglected.
Yeah.
They feel mentally neglected, or
that's
whatever
cool.
the case may be. It's not because I was fucking a bunch of people.
But
when I was
what does,
physical.
what
that's
does,
cool,
what does the
but
I know, but that's-
infidelity
if
is
we're going-
infidelity
it
regardless
is.
of the variables.
It is, but we're talking about doing your 304, and then this is a direct result in you not having successful relationships.
Yeah.
That's the conversation we're having.
trying to?
But that's not what the base of this comes in at. Typically, when people are cheating, it's not. Sometimes it is because I just want to have my cake and want to eat it too. But also, it's because I felt emotionally neglected. I felt mentally neglected. You're not taking care of the stuff that you're supposed to take care of in the household. It's not because I was doing this, that, and the third.
It's not because it had a 304 phase.
No, it's
There's
because
some good
stuff
girls
that is
who is
not being-
traditional wives who that's the
where
only
are
guy
we?
they was with.
Where are we?
What do you mean?
What? Not because
We're in America.
So here's my thing. So here's my thing. Here's my thing, right?
Oh,
Because
the fuck are we?
because when you do that, right? What Kel did, right? Is you try to like almost victimize the person
Nobody's
who did the
I'm
cheating.
not- that's
Oh,
not
well,
victimizing.
because what you did was you brought wait. You brought causality to correlation, right?
Because you brought
Because
causality to correlating with the end
because
result
nothing
is
because
a good thing,
nothing
right?
nothing makes you cheat.
Okay, so me hoeing when I was fucking 21 does not make me cheat when I'm 35 and I'm settled down.
But what I'm trying to say is
That's
there a strong correlation
No.
between behavior
If-
that you repeat and behavior that you go back
So
into?
if you keep on doing the same
Not all
shit
of
that I'm complaining
That's
about,
what I'm saying.
that is repetition of
okay, we
behavior,
don't-
and
we
then
don't-
how I felt about it is the direct result in how I behave.
Okay,
later
I'm gonna break y'all.
OJ stabbed one white woman and didn't stab anymore. All right,
He is reformed.
that's it. We done. He didn't stab anymore. He was done.
Okay, so I'm gonna there's
in that
two
Bronco.
things that we agree
I've been delivered.
that once you do these things, you're always this thing,
Yeah.
and there's no reform for you, right?
Yeah.
One is child molestation. We don't go, oh, well, it was just happened one time. Yeah. No, we don't. Once a molester, always a molester, right?
Yes.
We say that with physical abuse of women.
Now me.
Once you're abusive, you're always abusive, right? So there are
We're talking about
categories.
society.
And wait. And I can say, well, the only reason I hit her is because, and I can make up all these very good reasons. And the only reason I really molested children was because something that happened to me as a child.
But is that gonna
at the
keep you
end of
from
the
getting
day,
married?
it doesn't matter.
But is that going to keep you from getting married?
It's
No.
it's a higher chance of you not getting.
Yeah, it is. It's a higher chance.
If it's known that you
It is a higher
Yeah.
chance, which is cool. That's the consequence of whatever your actions is. Nobody is saying that you should not have consequences
minute.
for your actions.
His phone-
What we're saying
his
is,
died.
mind your motherfucking
Oh, yeah,
business.
yours low battery too.
You don't think that's something you should know?
If I'm not bringing no disease to you, no. Mind your fucking business.
Oh, that's wild.
I'll say this: if you knew people in my circle, I gotta know.
Yeah, if
That's
it's
where it's like I don't wanna know how many bodies you done had. As long as you clean, I'm good. Like
If it's in close
I'm not even
if
talking
I
about
didn't
bodies.
meet
I'm just talking about your
that is
behaviors
exactly what
that you
204
have
is.
reinforced.
yeah. Well-
If you have bad behavior and you've replicated this behavior over and over and over again, here I am. I'm the new person.
but
Male or female, I'm the new
Jive.
person. So am I supposed to believe you on your word or on
Until
your
I was
action?
like 22, all I did in my life was sell drugs. I don't sell drugs no more.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with me today.
At the same time, I get what you're saying, bro. Like there's certain things, like even and we do this. We're sensible. The people that aren't sensible don't vet their
No.
partners. There are people that vet their partners and their partner's mask and they don't catch it. You know what I'm saying? Or they have the rose-colored glasses.
Yes.
That's always happened.
Mhm.
But
I don't see how that happened anyway, because I believe personally, motherfucker gonna show you who they is. Real
No,
quick.
that's facts. But,
Right.
but what will happen?
You gotta pull your camera back up. Your camera's way low. Babe.
Mine?
Yeah, like
Oh,
way
shit.
low. Like
You got it.
way low.
You got it, Rob. She can't see it on her.
No, I can't.
Wait, pull it up a little bit more.
Push it up.
Push it
Up. I got you.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, joystick.
Yeah,
There
you
you go.
okay? Now, good.
So like, I'm gonna get back to that point, Rob. But like, Jive, these people that are like, I feel like the people you're referring to that had the 304 phase, you know what I'm saying? And they still kind of have those tendencies.
But those
Like
haven't
those-
made decisions or learned from them, or
Not like
that's
that's
what
those are
happens
people
when
that
you
you
walk
do
on.
avoid. Those are the people that
Yeah.
are bad decisions.
yes.
Now you have people who have had a quote unquote 304 phase, whatever scale that is for you. You know what I'm saying? Because other people's hoe is not everyone's hoe. So one man's hoe is not another man's hoe.
You right about that.
Right? So,
Right about that. Porn
So-
stars, like you was saying.
hey, thank you. So it's you know, it's what you're willing to deal with, but at the end of the day, you're making that decision.
Yes.
Now, what we as a society accept is your partner cannot be abusive in this myriad of ways, whether it be emotionally, physically, sexually, all that stuff. That's stuff that we accept to not be good. When it does happen, there's a backlash to some point, whether it be motherfuckers asking questions or excommunicating the person from society, pretty much. But these are the people that, like, when we're having this conversation, we already deem those as like, okay, that's not who we're talking about.
That's already
We're talking about the
outlandish,
people,
regular,
like-
day-to-day type of shit.
Because
that's
there's
going on.
regular motherfuckers out here that have
Yes.
had a hoe phase that haven't harmed anybody, none of that
No.
stuff, and they're just living a regular life. They're not going to delve back, or they got it out of their quote unquote system. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, one man's hoe is not another man's hoe. So whatever they went through could have just been like, oh, I was just in college, or oh, I was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just a phase. Like, that was just me at 23 and I'm 28 now. Like, that was 5 years ago. All this stuff happened. I went through a spiritual journey, whatever it may be.
That sound like a bunch of bullshit.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm saying this. I'm not, hold on. I'm
yeah.
not saying that's one person saying. I'm saying this is a spectrum of things that can happen to multiple people, so that they're, it's
What
life,
I'm
bro.
hearing is from Jive and Rob is once you a hoe, you always a
You a
hoe.
hoe.
And if that bitch had, if she been fucking,
she breathes, she's
always
a thought.
been fucking. Yup.
I'm talking about these. I'm talking about.
You don't have like certain things that you know about a person that just make you just be like.
No,
Yeah,
definitely, that's a
which
turn
is the
off.
thing.
But
Yeah,
that's
of course.
that's a personal
Everybody.
problem, though.
That's
Right,
that's
that is
it.
all
Why do
stuff
I have
that-
to give a shit about that?
That
It's-
doesn't
it's-
make,
it's
but that
not a
doesn't make
problem,
her a
it's a
bad
purpose.
person, though.
No, it
And
don't.
I'm-
It's
and
just
I
what
know-
your
Nobody's
standards are.
nobody's calling y'all a bad.
And here's the thing.
You a
I-
bad
Well, I'm saying if
I don't
I think
wanna-
if you're a serial cheater, you're a bad person. That's my thing.
Yeah,
because
but
you
we
are
talk, we
you
talk
are
about hoes. Hoes ain't necessarily a serial cheater.
no, but are you not
That's
talking
what
about
we was
somebody
attaching
going
to it, damn near.
who's
You
stuck in
could
this
be.
cycle,
You
not
could
cycle,
be,
but like
that's almost the
if you're in
behavior.
if you're in a
What
304 phase, you got that behavior that you're replicating. That's what
Yeah,
you're.
yeah,
you're
yeah.
So
for sure.
you're saying, like, if I say someone has gotten to a relationship with this person, in the back of their mind they're thinking they're going to be replicating this behavior at some point. I got to watch out for that. Is that
Then
what you're?
why
Yeah,
are
to some
you with
extent.
them?
So
Yeah,
what I'm saying is,
That's what I was
Okay.
about to say, too.
there's people out there where that's them. That's on that
So
person.
okay, so
That other person is not in that mindset. But the people who
Right.
do replicate that behavior, those aren't good people, and they need to do.
But
that's
they
what
are
I'm
but
saying.
they are people
So,
who are outside. Like
Yes, they
I'm not
are,
I'm
but
not
that's
taking them
not
away from
me.
this.
But
It's just
But
it's everybody.
You're making those
Yeah,
people,
but that's not a
you're
Sharia
making
law.
those
You need to
people
die and be
the
I'm not saying that either.
excommunicated.
That's not what I'm saying either.
Well,
You
wait,
make
is it
those
not is it a bad thing to say, like, oh, this person used to be a hoe, let me stay away from her?
No,
No.
nobody's saying that it is a problem for you to say that. Judge people according to however you're going to judge them to protect yourself.
I think that's kind of what
We're
we
not
saying.
saying that it is a problem to do that. Do what works for you. But what we're saying is everybody has a right to do what the fuck they want to do
That's a
as
fact.
long as they're
But that's not the
harming
argument.
anybody
That's
else.
but-
not what we argue.
I'm not arguing.
Like,
So you're like you're
You-
creating straw men, and then I
Yeah.
have to
No, it's
argue
not.
on the straw man.
Your
it's
point is
not.
not clear.
Because
The point is clear.
Because I just broke the point down with you. You said, yeah, to an extent. Your point's
your
not clear.
conversation
Yeah, the
was
point was-
going through a whole phase
Right.
is going to inevitably lead into you having a destructive relationship life later on.
You're
Not-
going to
That was-
replicate that
That
behavior.
is what is going to happen.
No.
That is what your question
Or
was.
do- or no,
the
wait,
question
wait.
was, is having a whole phase necessary for you to have a successful
Right, and we
Right.
said no, it is not necessary.
I just
No,
said,
he-
I
he
need.
said- he said yes.
No,
He said yes.
I said
He
I
said-
need me. That's my opinion. I need
I mean,
a
but you-
hoe.
you agree
Like,
with
I need her to have learned.
You agree with
I can teach her a few things,
right.
but I think
I
not.
wanted
I
to-
agree with. I'm like no. Like I'd like for her to have a. If I meet a good girl, that's awesome. That's a natural.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So what-
Fucking
so-
natural
so
is
like-
crazy.
I
what-
need to be satisfied.
So where you arguing
From the point of nigga, like if she
So you agree?
as let
So
me
you,
be
so you,
Not
oh, wait,
that
okay,
it's
let me make
that
your
is
question
but if
very
it
clear.
happens-
Let me make
for
sure.
me because the way the question is framed
Yes.
is you're asking me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Do
for
you-
me,
do you need do a person need?
Do
a
we-
I would need her to go through one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm not picking sluts off the rack, but like
Off the
I-
rack is cool.
I need her to have
I
some
will.
experience, bro. A whole phase for
Wonderful
me is
stuff.
right. A
What
whole
you
phase.
just told you need what you need off the
Oh.
rack.
One
Straight off the
man's hoe. One man's hoe is not another man's hoe. And a whole phase for me is you got some experience. You know you was single for a little bit. You
Right,
wasn't
it's
just
not
fucking with
all the
one
same
nigga.
thing.
Have you had to put a number on it? What's the number?
What do you mean? What?
How many people?
Oh, for the person?
As if we gonna consider a
Uh,
whole phase, what's the number?
It's more so how experienced you are. I wouldn't say like
It's
a
not based
numbers.
off the
Yeah,
numbers.
Wait,
you
no,
can, you
no,
can fuck
no.
one
I
like
mean,
bro.
we base
You
it
can
hoes
fuck
off
like
of how
one or
many
two people.
No,
One
but
man,
that's not what a hoe
one man's
always is,
hoe is
because
not
dating-
another man's hoe. All right.
Exactly. And
If
another
she's
thing-
fucking a lot and it's 3 niggas, but she's been with them for a while, they done tried all kind of shit.
Wait. I'm not interested in you no more. What
What?
makes a hoe?
what makes a hoe?
Pause.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
No homo.
Yeah, no, it's too late. You done got
To
paused.
me-
You done. You cooked.
But
It's cooked, man.
What is a hoe?
That was
To
wild.
me, I feel like you have the textbook definition of what a whore is or a hoe is.
Okay,
It's
so what's the
somebody-
textbook?
We don't change.
I was
I've
getting
never
to it.
changed what a hoe is. A hoe.
Okay.
Y'all gonna let Kel finish.
Go
Thank
ahead,
you,
yeah.
God damn it.
I ain't let
Shit.
John finish.
Hey,
We-
he's all right. He's
after
a
we
man.
complained about
He'll
it.
be good.
Wow. This
See,
penis
is
of
why
mine is
fuck
Nigga got a bulletproof do-rag on. He all right.
I don't
But nah.
Well, I forgot he done paused her, dog.
Yeah, you know it.
Imposter.
Corduroy Rob doing his job. And it rhymed.
Let him, okay. For real, we're joking, but we are stepping on it. Go ahead.
For me, okay, the textbook version is somebody that's getting paid to sell their pussy. That's what a hoe was.
That's a prostitute.
That's a whore.
That's a prostitute.
That's a whore.
That's a
But
whore.
That's a
Is
whore.
that not,
No,
Whore.
is that not what hoe derived from?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it
okay,
is.
for sure. Okay, fair
So-
enough. Fair enough.
So now, if we're gonna modernize it, to me, a
Talk to
hoe
these
is
niggas, Kel.
somebody that is just fucking multiple niggas back to back to back. Like there's no time frame, there's no vetting season, there's no discussion in between. You just fucking the next thing coming up to you. If you like it, you love it, you hopping on it. That's what a hoe is to me.
That's
Now
modernized.
somebody that has invested in some time in, and then we done kicked it, and I'm fucking with you. All right, cool. It happens. And then if some shit was to switch up and it doesn't work anymore, and you move on to somebody else, and you go through the same process, to me, I don't really think that's a hoe. That's just you going through your phases of learning who you do and don't like, and if it did or it didn't work. You might have stepped out a little bit early. That's just a decision that you have to learn how to inform yourself on how to make next time.
I mean, if that's what you're going through, you feel me? Like, keep it limited. You ain't got to
I
go
just
through.
said that.
Right, but you only.
I didn't say, and then again, this is another issue.
Well, you just said the
because
textbook definition is.
But she also
But-
modernized
fucking
it.
no,
I
She did
also
modernize it. She
modernized
And I
fucking
s-
multiple people, right?
Yes, but
But
yes,
then you just
but I
said-
said
Hold on.
within no, but
Okay,
I
go ahead.
specified and I said within a close proximity of time, you're just fucking and ducking anything, and you're not taking any
No
calculations. You're not learning who this person is. You're not having no conversations. Y'all haven't hung out or anything like that. You just fucking. That's what I deem as a hoe.
Okay, so
Now,
what, so
then
what's the
there's-
so can we break it down a little bit more?
Okay.
What's
Chris-
the time frame?
Chris said
The time
he
frame,
needs
I
to know
think-
if you know anybody like that.
Put
And he
the
needs
number
the
on
number.
the
I
tape.
use
That's it.
it.
Let me
Slide
know.
the numbers across the table.
got you.
Off
If I
camera.
find-
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be a visible thing.
Yeah, off camera.
So what's the time frame
The
to
time
make you
frame-
become a hoe?
I think within
I mean, I'm going off of what she said. She said the time frame between the fucking.
I do want to say this before you say this.
If we're going, what?
I am not limiting my perspective to women's behavior.
Yeah, no.
So that's not
definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't want to confuse it, like, because I know she's been defending, you know, she's standing in as the woman, and I know
niggas is hoes though, man. I
Yeah,
can't
but
even.
But nobody says shit about that.
But
It was
I'm
up
talking
until
about them
women-
niggas. I'm talking about them, like,
Which
I
is
mean,
fine, but
like
no,
these
it's not
niggas.
conversation that
It's
people.
like these
It's
niggas
good.
that
It's
go
not.
out here.
He's talking about it, but nobody else is, and that's why I'm saying it's fine that you are, but nobody else is talking about that part.
I mean,
that has never been talked about.
because the females keep fucking them. So why talk? About
Okay, and the niggas keep fucking her.
Fair.
that?
The fuck?
Right? I know.
The fuck?
Yeah, fair. But I mean, but most guys got a problem with it when it comes to having a relationship with that person.
It's y'all that have a problem with it,
Yeah.
not us.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
already have to take the shit on the chin, though.
That-
That's the problem. Y'all have the issue.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
And y'all sit here and try to define somebody based off of an insecurity and a problem that you have within your fucking self.
We don't
that
define
you need
you.
to. Yes, you do. Yes, y'all do. Y'all dehumanize the fuck out of women just because she might have fucked somebody else that might have been close in proximity with you, and then from there you just expanded and multiply that shit by 3.
We
That is
dehumanize you
cold.
because we don't want to be with you.
Some niggas do. You may
There's-
not.
Like Rob,
But some niggas do.
don't ask the asshole questions
Niggas-
to try and justify the niggas that's been on
No,
some bullshit.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
niggas be
not-
shooting women for not
you-
getting the phone number.
Yes. Like, come on.
No, I feel you.
I don't know them.
You don't, but just because you don't, and how social are you, my guy? You're not that social
I'm
for
not.
real. Exactly. So your
John, how
circle.
far is the camera on, man?
It's actually
about
right up on
here,
you.
right?
Yeah. It's your whole your upper torso. Yeah.
So,
It does not got your pants at all.
okay.
Not at all.
I love that. But
Why?
anyway,
Oh.
you're finna see.
I
But
love
anyway,
you, bro.
I feel as if
You- Oh my god!
Just had to see.
You know what? I've been harsh.
Yes, apologize.
I've been
I
harsh
just
to you,
think
sir.
that the standard is it's a double standard all throughout. If it wasn't,
I don't discount a double standard though. I
Okay,
don't.
but it is. But this is where the root of the conversation come in at, because niggas will go about and do whatever the fuck they want to do for however long, and it's
But
cool.
but
But now that women have joined the train, it has become an entire conversation that everybody wants to fucking have. Y'all was doing this already. Even when it was a thing where y'all have to go through a fucking duel, y'all was still fucking busy. Y'all was still
Okay,
fucking
that-
bitches
that
on
duel
the
was
side.
fucking
Okay, yeah.
Y'all was still doing it. That
No.
shit was worth your fucking
Niggas-
life. So
but
why is
niggas
it different
was
for
really-
me?
Why did
Yo.
y'all
I
make it a problem?
Can we talk
Why
about
didn't y'all
that?
make it a problem?
Yo, that is
Because
that's
we
a
didn't
fair
give a
argument.
fuck.
It's actually
If
pretty
I
good.
liked you, I
It's
liked
No,
actually
no, no,
pretty
no,
good.
no, no.
It's actually pretty good.
Women
argument.
had
It's like-
duels too. Women actually dueled with swords.
Yeah,
That was
He
hun-
said
they dueled with swords, just like men duel with pistols. Women duel with
duel with
swords.
swords.
over a nigga.
Over a nigga, bro.
Wait, no, which
never-
is fine,
I
which is
never knew
cool.
that.
But he
Never
was saying,
known
why
that.
No,
did
this shit's
we not?
crazy.
He was asking, why don't we make it a big
Yeah,
deal?
why don't y'all make it a problem?
Because we didn't care
Over
as much
what?
as y'all did.
What a
about
big deal?
about niggas fucking a bunch of bitches.
Oh, wait.
Well,
Okay, I
y'all-
got this. I got this.
y'all
I got this
do.
one. Watch
It's
this one.
either we did or we
Yeah.
couldn't do
Watch.
shit
But
about
it's in a
it.
different way.
Wait.
yeah.
What women cared about was
Was being
different.
financially stable in the household, and you
So,
bring other
so
kids
the
to the house that I
financial, the
cannot fucking afford.
financial, the
That was the problem.
financial. It was a financial.
A financial gap or a
No.
decline.
Incentive?
No. When
Decline?
a financial infidelity that women cared about.
Yes.
When
but
you
if-
started to
Don't
dissect the
listen, my
finances
guy.
from the house,
So
that's when women
so-
took
That-
issue.
That's something different.
so
Yeah.
That's something
fuck
different.
fucking your tax bracket. If you cannot afford to fuck 2 bitches and take care of the 3 kids at home, don't go fucking these outside
Because
hoes.
now I'm getting
because
less.
now I'm getting less because you wanted to do
And you
more.
doing whatever the fuck you want.
know. Go get a second job, then go fuck that hoe and
That
come back to me and give me the rest
smells
of my
rich.
money. And 9 times out of 10, they wouldn't have gave a fuck. Realistically.
No, Rob. I'm an
Because
imposter.
while you at work, you doing the same.
Close your nostrils.
You don't get to enjoy.
I'm an imposter.
Close your nostrils.
not
No,
great,
that's
got it.
crazy.
You don't get the clothes pin.
I don't know.
Here, sir.
I gotta turn my hat back.
We were
Nigga got-
harsh. We were
got
harsh.
me
We were
fucked up
harsh.
and-
We should bring it down a little bit.
Well, 'cause you know me and you have always been on the same wavelength. We know what's
You
good.
know I got you, Kev.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, he deactivate his powers.
What's up, bro?
He done-
My guy.
Yo.
Crazy.
Yo,
But
man.
yeah,
Left hand
hell
dap app was
bro.
crazy. I ain't miss it. I saw it. Yeah.
I'm left
It's a
handed.
left hand. It's a left hand.
I'm left-handed too, Rob. There's no excuse.
Are you
No
left-handed?
excuse whatsoever.
Yeah, we out here.
I didn't know you were left-handed.
Left handed.
I'm left-handed. You left-handed?
Yeah.
My man's in them.
Yeah, we out here. The world is the world is a cold and scary place, nigga.
It's a,
Yeah,
it's,
you admitted that a couple weeks ago. I
it's-
think we was talking about it.
it's a right man's world.
Man.
Okay, and it's
swear,
a man.
It's a right man's world.
We
How-
get a little bit of benefits though. You know what I'm saying? I think they got left handed.
You a right hand dude, ain't it?
For sure, I am correct.
Boo.
Righty.
You are correct.
Team
You are
right.
incorrect.
Correct
Hey,
is
listen,
mad.
Chad.
Why
Yo!
You lucky we cool. Why they call it the right hand if I'm not correct?
What?
You know what I'm saying? That-
Come on, it's a birthright, literally.
Left handed, man.
What?
It's a birthright.
I swear
literally.
every right handed person I know write like a fucking kid.
Oh yeah, like
beg
they
to
wrote
differ.
it with their feet.
I swear.
Like,
Like a claw.
Right.
They wrote it with their feet. Yo, with their
They got that
feet
big
is
ass
crazy.
pencil.
Without the thumb, bro.
Yo.
Just like this, what the photos.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah. I see that shit.
That grip was crazy, Rob.
Hey,
You ever see the kid with the big pencil? That motherfucker, they hold like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, those bitches were cold.
they be right like that.
Yeah. Like sidewalk chalk.
Nigga be writing with his fist.
They rip the middle of the paper and shit.
Right.
Like God.
As soon as they go to erase, it's like, yo, you don't gotta use all that.
I swear, bro. Just a little bit, bro. You good.
Yo, man. No, so what I'm and thank you for not assuming that I'm not trying to single out women. I'm just trying
Yes,
to
he
say
is.
I am
He
I
want
think,
a pure,
like
he
me and you,
wants a
I think
nun,
me and you
a-
think the
a
same.
reformed nun.
Like some shit just ain't gotta be said. We don't advocate for fuck niggas.
like
Oh, yeah, no, of course. Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying is what we are doing, boots on ground. Like the way we
All right, sir.
the way we are approaching each other, approaching relationships, is not showing up in all of these committed relationships and all these. We're to the point where, most women say, I don't even want to be married. We're at the point where most men, and I'm talking about in our community,
Motherfuckers
don't
that
want to
was
be
married.
married.
Didn't want to be married. They had to be.
But so here's the thing though, right? Because we're so first world, we are insulted by necessity.
But-
the fact that I need you insults me. It insults my millionaire
Let me
status
ask
that
you
I
something.
have in my heart. I'm
Have you interrogated the reasons why people don't want to be married?
That.
There
that
could be
part.
1,000 different reasons outside of anything that you talk about.
but there
people
could
don't
be,
wanna
but are
married.
there?
And then they
right?
can
So,
still
then-
have-
so when we offer,
But then
well,
they
okay.
can still
Okay,
have
go
a
ahead, go ahead,
long-term
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
partner. They can still
Let
have
me,
a long-term partner that they've been with. They just don't want to sign them papers.
Let me
That's
change my
that's
response.
Okay.
Instead of could be,
That's true.
there are 1,000 different reasons
I
why
don't
people
believe
don't want
so.
to get married.
I don't believe so.
Look
I
it
don't
up.
know why.
That's a 1,000.
I mean,
I'll
Jive.
go
Just
there.
That's
admit that
hyperbole.
you're a
I
hopeless
That's
that's
a lot.
hyperbole,
Jive.
but a lot would be like
It's not because I just want to
14.
be a hoe or whatever.
No, I'm
People
not saying
have-
14.
People have
I'm not saying
reasons.
I'm not saying hoe, but what I am saying is when you have this type of behavior and you replicate it, it doesn't just stop on a dime.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? We know that about. I'll be
Yes,
silly.
it does.
I'll be silly.
Okay,
I'll-
one thing for me, when I'm single, I live my life. But when I am in a relationship, I am committed to whoever the hell it is that I'm committed to. I am committed to what my commitment is in that time frame, in that period. I'm not stepping out. I'm not doing no extra shit because I made this decision. This is the person that I chose to be with. This is the decision that I am making right now.
Can I take that a
That's-
step further? Though?
Go ahead.
If somebody wants to cheat in their relationship, I'm not saying it's a good thing to do, but what does that not bother anybody outside that relationship?
Ain't shit bother you, do it.
But I'm saying,
No,
what?
no, not
What?
him. No.
If my man Bogus is cheating on his girl, no offense, my man Bogus is cheating on his girl. What does that have to do with?
I'll
What's that
tell
have
you.
to do with you?
I'll
with
tell
me,
you.
with
I'll
Jive,
tell
with
you. I'll
anything?
tell you.
It
I'll
don't
tell
have
you this.
nothing to do with
It got
nothing.
nothing
No,
to do with
yeah,
it.
it does
It's
because-
a personal problem.
It's
Well, wait,
something- it's just something to talk
because
But that
if
doesn't
we
mean
have
that person was
if we have a culture that's
hoe before
connected,
either.
if we have a culture that's connected, what's to say that whatever valiant reason that let's just Kel finds to cheat, and she found the reason to cheat, and she found the thing that made it feel okay for her, now she's gonna go talk to your girl, and then now she's like, well, I found my reason. Go find yours.
That's still
Yeah,
the same
I'll tell
shit,
you this.
person.
I'll tell you this. I had a conversation with my brother when I was going through my divorce, and I was spouting off all these things that were going on in my relationship, all these things, and then I heard my brother do this. I said something, and he goes, he ingested some of my shit. And I stopped immediately and said, wait, because he's married. He was married, still married to the same woman, 20 years, beautiful marriage. I said, I'm telling you what's happening to me. But if you can trust your wife, trust your wife. Don't ingest what I'm going through.
Okay, but
it's not your story. But guess what happened? When people get together in their little groups and it's fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga, then you go home with this fuck this nigga vision on, and now the scrutiny is on. Because now I'm looking for
to not have bad thoughts about their partner or something.
No. When somebody has manufactured your bad thoughts for you.
He's talking about the fuck this nigga movement.
Yeah.
Not so much like
Yeah.
One less nigga
yo,
movement.
That shit was hey bro.
Yo.
That shit was white supremacy. That was crazy.
You wasn't in here.
Nah.
No, I was in here.
Oh, was you in here when they was both?
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said like, yo, that's crazy.
I forgot.
That crazy.
That was some Grand Wizard talk.
It was lucky cold though. I ain't going.
It was cold.
Oh, it was the coldest. Nigga,
The coldest ever to do it. Like,
ice cold water in the veins.
And she said that shit with her whole chest.
Nigga,
what are we talking about?
We'll get t-shirts.
Man, what?
One of the guests.
A couple episodes ago, a guest came on and she had a motto, and it was in one less nigga movement. It's one less nigga on your list that you have to worry about. They start fucking up, one less nigga.
But the way she said,
the way she said it, it was just.
It was almost like eliminate this nigga.
Yeah.
Like.
But then, like, we said that. She's like, yeah, eliminate him. I was like, yo, no, nigga. Like, somebody's going to hear this and take it the wrong way. Like, you'll be seeing one less nigga's T-shirts at the Trump rallies. And she's like, no, that's not what I meant. It's like, it's too late now. I took my life of his own. It's too late now.
OLNM.
But nah, like, man. Nah, that's it.
OLMN. You gave it a goddamn acronym. You're making it worse.
Yeah.
Yo.
Kel about to make a song.
All of them.
But I don't think that type of stuff permeates through like you think it does, man. Because there's a lot of fail safes in society for like, bruh.
Okay.
First of all, even the emotional toil of like if somebody finds a valid reason to cheat, they say they go out there and do that. They're going to run across somebody who's a cheater as well, because that's just who they're going, and then they're going to end up getting crossed.
You attract what you are.
They're going to feel the same way. That's going to be the deterrent. If and I'm going to be a little dark here, okay?
Go there.
Just bear with me.
Let's go.
This happens on both sides, men and women.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
These motherfuckers will kill you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jody Arias stabbed a nigga 30-something times for the thought that he was cheating on her. The sheer thought of the notion.
Didn't some girl shoot her husband recently? Recently, and they were older.
Yeah, it was an older woman.
It's
shot
an
her
older
husband
woman
in the
shot her
driveway.
husband. Yeah,
because he said he was leaving her for the mistress. Had her there with him. Smoked him in the driveway.
Bang.
So it's of course, men do the whole murder-suicide thing. A dude just did that not too long ago, actually. Ran up. It was great. There's a restraining order against him.
I think I know what you're talking about.
He linked up with one of the mutual friends, and the friend drove him over to the house. And when he said he was about to kill old girl, the guy was like, oh, that's crazy. Wait, what? He killed him, and then went in the house, killed her, killed the kid.
Yeah, I remember that. I know you're talking about.
It was crazy, bro, but... That's the thing, and not to say like death is a deterrent for cheating, but it kind of is. Like,
no,
there's and everything in between. Like society does not accept you emotionally abusing somebody. Like,
no,
that's like it's torturous. Everyone's kind of been there. They can relate. So when they see it, they try to find like where this person fuck up at. Why are they cheating? Like the only real acceptable thing for cheating is if a nigga or a woman was beating the shit out of you or threatened your life. If you know what I'm saying, like it's got to be like some type of lock and key chained up in the house type shit where society's just like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because like even with like Cardi B and Offset, just because that's like a widespread thing, niggas is like, Cardi, leave this nigga, bruh. Then when she left him, it was like, yes, she's pregnant with his child, left him. Everyone's like, yes.
No, I get that. No, but because he's in his relationship cheating, right?
Yeah,
and then
cheater.
like I saw the message that she put out.
And that nigga's a horrible cheater, bro. Like, you're rich, pay them all NDAs. Nigga, I mean, nigga be in the phone, leaving his phone, like, bruh.
Bro, don't give a fuck.
Like, bruh, clearly.
Yeah,
it was just this time that she left. The other times it was cool.
Yeah,
She
left
super
before.
cool.
She's
She left before.
married.
And
She
remember,
has to work
he was
it
running her
out.
down and shit.
Motherfucker, come back. You think you got all sort of.
She's married. You gotta work it out, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Till
No,
death,
not-
till
not-
death do you
With
part.
cheating
Why
and
not?
infidelity, no.
Nah, I don't
Why
believe
not?
that.
No.
I don't believe
Till
that.
death.
I thought she should have left the first time.
part.
I was like, she went back to that nigga.
Man, that
The
nigga
first time, I was like,
Nigga pulled up at her concert and took the mic. I was like, bitch, this is a red flag again. took the mic and was like, I embarrassed you and
Yeah,
our
I remember that.
family.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, oh my God.
And you're doing it again.
yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
work. But see, she went with that,
So-
but
so
none
then-
of us
so-
did. We
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
not
this
even
thing is-
mentally. But so then check it out. So then now look at his behavior. Where did he get that behavior from? He didn't pick it up when he got married. That was behavior that he been in.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
And
But
so-
he didn't change at all though. That's the thing. Like
Exactly.
the way I look at that relationship too, and I feel like this happens a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B was on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She was single. Cardi B was the only American Hispanic act.
Mm-hmm.
That was Bad Bunny wasn't popping then, bruh.
Mhm.
She brought him over here.
Mm-hmm.
There hadn't been none of that since Daddy Yankee. She hit the scene and it was up. He came in and dimmed the fuck out of her life, bro.
Did he?
And that, like, niggas will come in and just drag shit down, bro.
Yep.
Women do the same thing.
She wasn't
but
making shit either, though.
What you mean?
She been dropping singles, but not.
But those were #1 record-breaking singles,
I
bro.
feel-
When
I
Cardi
especially-
came out,
and she
came
was a
out
Especially,
female-
hitting the
especially in
ground
this
running.
atmosphere, albums
No,
ain't
but-
albuming like
but
that.
bro,
anymore.
she came in after Nicki Minaj. She was the first pop after Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Meg hadn't popped then.
Yeah.
It was Cardi first with Bodak Yellow.
yeah.
But I see like Cardi B like a low scale Rihanna as far as people waiting for her to drop some shit.
I mean, that's when
He's
you
talking about when she first came out, though.
Oh,
she was
yeah.
the, she was the
What-
shit at
when
that
the-
time.
When did they get married? Damn, I keep moving.
it wasn't long after she came out. She was out maybe like 4 or 5 months, bro. And then
And then they started jumping up.
yeah,
damn,
remember
that's
Motorsport?
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj was still
yeah.
beefing with her because she was like, she's trying to take my spot.
That
Nicki
was
Minaj need to get it together.
Yeah, she wild a little bit.
Lady.
Love
she-
you,
gentlemen.
but
Yeah, we're about to get up.
Peace.
Yeah, we
About to get up. Yeah. Yo, man, we had a crazy conversation.
No, we're doing it because of you.
Yeah, we are.
How dare you?
Yo, man, thank you, Chris, for coming by and hanging out with us. Yo, man, we got to get out of here. Yo, we've been on here for dang near 3 hours.
Man, it's about to be 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so, yo, we had a bunch of fun hanging out with y'all, man. Thank you for bringing in my birthday with me. Thank you for all the birthday wishes that I got. I didn't get enough.
Birthday,
Not gonna hold you.
happy
I go on my
birthday.
page, and I ain't seen that. Some people got it in my inbox, but I ain't see the... You expect to see the laundry list? I ain't get the laundry list.
I
ain't
like
get
I
it.
like to tell my folks in person.
How many pages you got though?
2, 3. So they might be on that one that I don't check.
It might be spread out.
Yeah,
Might be.
it might be. Well, to all the people who said happy birthday to me, thank you. For everybody who listened to our crazy conversation, thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, man. I love having this fun with you guys, man.
Nice to meet you. Okay, my fault. Nice to finally
You
meet
doing this right hand thing? Is that what you're doing?
All right, bro.
Here we go.
All right. Took my dad back.
Hey, I was about to tell him you got to do left hand now.
Right, from now on, just hold my hand out. Hey, man, it's what it is now. No,
it or
but
you
thank you.
don't.
Make it enough.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us, man. It has been an amazing episode as normal. We're going to get out of here, man. We're going to do some extracurricular stuff and wake up in the morning.